TorgyTalk. 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 This episode of TorgyTalk is brought to you by Fat Candle Company. That's right, everybody. Fat Candle Company. You've heard me talk about it. I'm pretty sure I've told you that I use it all the time. I still use it to this day. And I plan on continuously using it because of the fact that it keeps my house smelling fantastic. And I'm at the bottom of my first candle and it still keeps my house smelling fantastic. So do yourself a favor, get yourself online to www.fatcandlecompany.com. Go check it out, man. Like they have 3 sizes of candles. They got the 8 ounce, which burns for 20 plus hours, 16 ounce, 45 plus hours, and the 40 ounce. The 40 ounce, I recommend getting that one. It's 100 plus hours of burn time. And I'm telling you what, like I said, it'll make your house smell fantastic. Go check them out. There's amazing scents. Like I said, Fat Candle Company. Go check it out. Alrighty, everybody. Welcome back to Torgy I'm your host, John Torgerson. We got Jackman Johnson on the computer and the co-hosting as usual. And we got our very special guest, Big Al. How we doing?
What's up?
It's been a minute. We actually, I think I've talked about this. We tried to record, what was it, like 2 hours? It was like 2 hours.
It was a good one.
It was a good one.
We got deep.
It was a really, really good episode. It was 2 hours of awesomeness. And it was right when I got this new computer. And it did not save any of it, so it never came out. So here we are with the redo. And it's my birthday, so...
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Yeah, if you guys are watching, we got birthday gear. We got birthday gear. Woo! Hell yeah, dude. 31.
Happy birthday.
Thank you for coming. It's fun. This is going to be a fun day. Podcasting and football, dude. It's going to be a great day.
Smells great in here now.
Yes, it smells like fucking goddamn gunpowder. I do like that too. Gunpowder. I also love the smell of matches, dude. Like I love the smell of matches. When I was a kid and I would find a matchbook, I would just light them one by one just so I could fucking put them out and just smell them.
You look ridiculous with these glasses. These glasses
these glasses are very hard to look through. I feel like I'm just looking into the future of my day.
Go ahead and give like a serious look right into the camera.
I feel like this is what my view is going to be like later, just confetti and blurriness.
Probably. Yeah, at least when you wake up.
Yeah, that too. Yeah. Hopefully not actually. I'm going to have a fun day, but I'm not going to be too hungover cuz I got to watch my son tomorrow, so.
Yeah.
I don't like getting too fucked up anymore.
Yeah.
Like we went out on Friday night and I got drunk for a little bit and then towards the end of the night we came back here at like 1:00 in the morning and
we started having more fun than being drunk.
Yeah. And then
you gotta like coast out the end of the night, eat some food, drink some water.
That's exactly what I did. I drank some water, ate some food, and Hurricane Chris and I played Madden.
Yeah, I heard he was here till like 3 a.m.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time.
Shout out Hurricane Chris.
Yeah, shout out Hurricane Chris. I beat him 71 to 67.
Damn, that's a realistic score too.
Yes, it is.
It happens every day in football.
It does, yeah. No,
what team did he choose?
He was the Rams. I was the Bears.
Okay.
I wanted to. We played on arcade mode, so arcade mode gets more bigger plays.
Yeah.
I gotta put these up for a little bit. It's making me dizzy. They are fun. I mean, I like them, but it's just like...
Yeah, I don't expect you to wear those the entire time. They're pretty crazy.
Yeah, no, I'm going to wear them right there. That's perfect.
There you go.
But yeah, what have you been up to, man? You've been busy with work, right?
Busy with work, planning a wedding.
Hell yeah, congrats.
Thank you so much. Yeah, working, planning a wedding, kind of getting back into a normal working routine now.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, doing a lot of shows lately. Been kind of consistently booking. I've got 2 under my belt for this year. I've got 6 more booked between now and March. So I'm just trying to just keep it rolling, keep it going. And
hell yeah. You said you have 6 more booked?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I've done 1 so far and I got 1 more booked. So
yeah.
This is it's fun. It's fun year for comedy, man. I feel like all of us, that have started at the same time are starting to do more shows and stuff. It's
fun. Think so too. Yeah. We're all kind of starting to get into it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna take these off.
Go for it. I don't blame you.
Yeah, it's been fun, man. I've been trying out different mics. I'm actually going to start going out on Monday nights, which I never did just because of football.
Yeah.
I love watching football, obviously, so I'm not gonna. I wasn't going to go. Yeah. Now I got more free time, so now I'm going to try to go out on Mondays.
I'm a little sad football season's over, to be honest.
Me too. It was a very, very fun season, minus the Bears. Like, it was a very sad season.
Fun for me.
I bet. Well, it was fun for me at the end. So at least we got to cap it off with a win there.
You guys had the most embarrassing season I've ever seen from any team. You guys are like, but we beat the Packers.
Hey.
Secondary team.
Hey. Yeah, Jordan Love
by 1 point.
Jordan Love started, so that goes against Jordan Love's win-loss record. So it still is.
Beat you.
Yeah, but you didn't. So
we didn't.
So it's going to turn around for the Bears, I think. I say that with, I laugh because, I'm a realistic Bears fan. With the Bears hiring Ben Johnson, that is don't pull up Bears stats. We all know they suck, dude. We don't need to pull up the Bears stats. They suck. But that whole year was all coaching, man. If we would have just not extended Matt Eberflus that 1 year, that whole, I mean, Caleb Williams put us in a lot of positions to win games, and it just didn't, like I said, coaching. We're, sports episodes come out on Wednesdays. Like I said, that was a very embarrassing season, yes, but also a very heartbreaking. Like, there's so many heartbreaking situations throughout that whole season. It was like, how is that all happening in one season?
Yeah.
It was pretty kind. It was
pretty crazy. Honestly.
Yeah, it sucked.
I felt a little sympathy for you guys.
It sucked. I hated it, but it is what it is. It's a new season. We're 1-0 and we're undefeated in 2025. So if you wanna look into it, we're the only NFC North team that's undefeated in 2025. So it is what it is.
Wow! Congratulations.
Yeah, I think you guys are what, like 0-2 in 2025.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, it sucks. Sucks to suck, dude.
We should just quit. We should give up.
I mean, honestly, you should just have all your owners just sell your shit.
Probably.
Do you own a piece of the Packers?
I don't. I wish I did.
You got how much are shares? It can't be that much, right?
I don't know. I've honestly never looked into it. I've got a couple friends that do that, and
I should just buy it and then fucking wipe my ass with it. Just buy it and put it in my recycling bin on my computer. I don't know, dude. I just hope that I hope the Bears are good enough to make the rivalry come back to where it's not just like so dominant like it has been for the past however many years. I can't even tell you how many years it's been.
It's always a tough game though, no matter what. Like no matter what you guys are doing in the season, I'm always like, okay, here we go. And it's a hard fight. It is always. It doesn't matter. Yeah, it really doesn't matter how the Bears or Packers are doing in a season. It for something in any of the divisional games. Like look at that first game we had against the Lions. Almost on Thanksgiving, we almost beat them. Yeah, true.
Almost beat the Vikings. Oh yeah, it's just different in division. So yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be fun next year. I'm excited to watch the games today. I'm hoping Jane Daniels can get it done against the Eagles. It's gonna be cool. That'd be cool because if he does it, he'll be the first rookie to ever make it to a Super Bowl.
I'm hoping for Bills Commanders.
I hope so too, and if that's the case, I want the Bills to win because the Bills are my number 2 team. They're my AFC. They're my AFC team because I'm just a huge Josh Allen fan. And I feel like they deserve it just because of the fact that they went to back in the late 80s, early 90s, I believe it was. They went to 4 in a row and lost them all. Isn't that devastating? And they haven't been to one since. Yeah. So it's like and Josh Allen just came in, and everybody was devastated when they drafted Josh Allen. They thought that he was going to be a bust. Like, who the fuck is Josh Allen? Mm-hmm. And look at him now. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he's killing it.
Yeah. I think me and the rest of the world don't want to see the Chiefs in there.
I'm so sick of the Chiefs, yeah.
What, the Chiefs or this talk?
All of this, yeah.
All right, let's get past sports.
Sorry, I know. I don't want to watch the Chiefs go. But
let's get out of sports.
Yeah. Thanks, Jack.
Well, happy birthday. So you're planning just to have some drinks today?
Yeah, have some drinks, watch some fucking football. I'm going to watch football, Jack. I'm going to watch football all day.
I'll be celebrating at JB Liquors across the street.
Yeah. I might
They'll probably have football.
I might join you there for a drink after this.
Honestly, it's so cute that they've got a little bar there.
Yeah, it's great.
I'll just pull up.
Yeah.
I asked the lady, I was like,
but you're gonna have to watch football. They're not gonna be able to turn on anime or whatever you want to watch.
I was saying we should start a little. Open
you put
mic
on
there.
anime there?
I feel like it'd be hilarious if we did a little open mic sesh where we just every time someone walks in.
Dude, I bet you I could ask them to do an open mic there. I know that they know me there.
Yeah,
I'd be like, yo, can we do an open mic here?
Why not?
At a liquor store.
Here's your time. Here you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they put on the game?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I mean, I've never sat down. I've sat down there once for a drink, I think. But they got machines in the back. You can gamble and stuff too. Yeah, it's a good spot. They also have a drive-through too.
Yeah,
drive-through. I got Cora Monster there this morning through the drive-through because my lazy ass didn't want to go inside.
That's fun.
Yeah, but yeah, man. So we like I said, we've been grinding it out in comedy lately. I know you said you've been grinding it out in work lately. Do you have ambitions to get back into the mic game?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So again, I was supposed to go out this past weekend to Chicago.
Oh right, you were saying that to Reggie's.
Yeah, Reggie's hit a few different mics.
Have you been
to
that before?
No,
me neither.
So
you've been there, right?
Yeah, I've been there once.
You like it?
Twice actually. Yeah, it's a decent spot, but I mean, it's a late mic.
I hear people don't like really pay attention.
No, not many people stay. There's a few who really
just a bar
and care. Yeah, but it's more like a punk bar. Like it has a punk,
like a ska bar.
No, it has like straight up.
Is it scary?
No.
Okay.
No, unless you're scared of lesbians like I am, but
I'm terrified of them. Gross.
That's funny. So you were gonna go to Reggie's, didn't go to Reggie's. Now you gotta check out Babs with us, dude. I'm telling you.
I want to hit Babs. I know. I've been really MIA for a little bit. It's just life's been.
No, I totally get it.
Life's been crazy.
Yeah, life catches up. Comedy doesn't go anywhere, fortunately. So
yeah, and like I said, I've been doing shows. So I'm still trying to be consistent, but now I'm ready to like write some new jokes, start a new set, get some fresh stuff. I want to book bigger venues this year. My goal is like Zanies, at least within maybe like the next 2 years, do something there. And
yeah, I would love to still. That's still been on my goal for. I want to get on
for the roast battle.
No, I feel like I'm not ready for that yet. And I'm also very sensitive.
There's a lot of people who aren't ready to sign up. So I'm like, I might as well be one of those few. Might as well have fun.
I feel like you'd be good on there.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I didn't sign up for the tournament.
Exactly. I'm easy to roast. Yeah.
No, I just know. I feel like you just would be good.
Well, if I do make it, I'm immediately going to be like, hey, let's go get drinks. If your friend's on here, make sure they come out with us. Let's make it a fun time type thing. And yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, you got to make it fun.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's not fun.
I just feel like, again, I'm so sensitive. I'm like, my feelings would get hurt. I want to do it with a friend. Like I've thought about with you, obviously, not out of the question, but right now I'm just not ready.
No, understandable. It's a totally different animal than just doing your own stand-up act. It's because then, you got to sit there and take a joke to the face. And if it's all said with lightheartedness, but I mean, it is still, you're still getting put in a very vulnerable spot for sure.
I do love watching them. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, for sure. I actually pending something right now, but I actually did just get asked by Easy to do Roast Battle Milwaukee. So me and him are supposed to do that. We're waiting on a date for that.
Like you two together?
Yeah, me
awesome.
me versus him. Yeah, so that's that'll be a fun one. He'll be fun to roast.
Yeah, that'll be a fun one, I think.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know where it's gonna be or when. I saw him. He was just at Billy's mic on Tuesday.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's where we confirmed it. Like
the one at Lucky Bernie's.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out Billy at Lucky Bernie's. Yeah, that's every Tuesday at 8:00.
Not
can
shout
win
out
money
Lucky
there.
Bernie's.
Yeah, don't shout out Lucky Bernie's.
Oh yeah.
Fucked me over.
We talked to the bartenders about that.
You did?
Yeah.
I think Billy talked to him, and I think that they were gonna. And I don't want to quote anything on it, but I think Billy was talking to them about that.
Well, the girl swiped my card. Like, it always gets like the chip.
You did buy $28 White Claws, 2 of them, right?
No. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's very true. No. Like the chip never works on like the first try, so she kept like trying to do it. It charged $5 every freaking time. So I'm like, what? So like I got 2 drinks that would have cost whatever. That by the end of it, I was like charged $55, and like I get the bill, and I'm like, why is this so expensive? Like,
that's
so it was like that, and like something else. I got charged like another like $11, and they were just so not helpful when I called. So we'll just say that.
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate, but
they lost my business, and that is a big deal. Do they even know who I am? No, I'll probably be back there. I'm like,
Yeah, no, I get it. That's shitty.
Was it who? Well, I'm not bringing out the bartender's name. Never mind.
Let's call her out. I'll kick her ass.
Okay. Mad Dog?
No, I have no idea.
The old lady or the young one?
The young one.
Yeah. I didn't see her last time. Maybe she got
Honestly,
fired.
I want to try the food there. It looks really good.
She was there on Tuesday.
She was? Okay.
Yeah. She was. I think she was off last week or whatever. Whenever the last time we went. But no, I'm going to be going to Addison's mic on Tuesdays a lot too.
Are you going to be there
Box
this
Open
Tuesday?
mic, huh?
Are you going to be there this Tuesday?
At Bernie's? Or
no,
Addison's. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to Mystery Box on Tuesday.
Okay, I think I'm going there.
Yeah,
so,
nice. Yeah, it's a good fun one. I think Luis and I are going. You should go too, Jay.
I'll probably say I'll go, and then probably cancel last minute.
Yeah, you'd probably be like, I have athletes.
I feel
He'd
that.
probably be like,
I
have athlete's foot. I can't go. He told me that one time. He's like, I have athlete's foot. My
You want
feet
to
itch.
see my fucking feet?
I mean, I believe you, but it's like you can just say I don't want to go. Like, he's like, I have athlete's foot. I just want to itch my feet. I'm like, what?
That's like those people.
It's like,
that
I want to watch. I have to go walk my cat.
That's like when people like call out of work because like my job this season was having like a team under me. So people would call out and it's like, I don't need all this freaking detail. Like one of the people called out and they literally just sent a photo of themselves in the hospital bed. And I was like
Dude, that's just like just
why?
guilt. I feel so guilty. So I'm like, I need an excuse just to make myself feel better.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Yeah, but some people I'm just like, just tell me that you can't work today, and that's fine.
Yeah,
I've got you for like 2.5 months. I don't care.
Like I can't work. Well, so actually, speaking of
Send
that,
them a bowl of your diarrhea.
Yeah.
when I was leaving my last job, I'm not even ashamed to say it. Everybody knew I hated working nights. I had like some sick time that I could have carried over to my next job because it was just like a transfer, and I was like, no, I'm not. I was like, I had like 3 nights left, and like the second to last night, I was like, hey, I'm not gonna be in tonight or tomorrow night. He's like, why? I'm like. Bumped my tooth. My tooth hurts real bad. I'm going to the dentist.
Oh,
like,
man.
just like such bullshit. Like he's like, all right, man, whatever. I'm like, all right, see ya.
Yeah.
He
Sometimes
didn't even ask for no. Like I was already out. Like I was already like literally. I already had my end date. Like literally after I was going. Those 2 last days were my last days.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm calling in sick. I'm burning 2 more days. Whatever.
Man,
it was so funny.
Love quitting a job. It is like
it's the best
feeling.
Even though when you have a better one lined up too, it's like, oh fuck you, I'm out of here, dude.
One of the jobs I quit like in the past couple, like maybe 5-6 years, it was just like a really shitty job that I had. It's just like a stepping stone in the meantime, trying to find something else. So I found something better finally. And they were just like so shitty there. So I brought in donuts for everyone. And I was like, I am quitting. And like this one girl came up to me. And she's like, don't you want to clock in? And I was like, nope, I'm quitting.
Nope.
And then I went to the office of the manager and I was like, I wish I could say it was a pleasure. Thanks for the opportunity. Here's my key.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like there's donuts back there.
Oh, that's fucking funny. What's another one you could have said on the way out? You could have been like, so far so good. Or no, it's so far so good, but far, I don't know. I fucked that up. I'm going to fucking stop talking about that.
I think I would say that. Yeah, that was a good one.
No, yeah, you should have said that. Yeah, so far so good, bitch.
You get it. Fuck you.
I'm not fucking out of here, bitch. No, good from far from good.
Do you steal before you leave?
Yeah.
No, I don't steal before I leave.
Oh. I'm not trying to call you out, but that's what I almost got in trouble for that before
You do that?
Every time I've gotten fired, I've always taken something before I left.
No, I've never done that.
Well, whoever this person works for, don't
I'm
fire
not on camera,
him.
so you
don't fire. Do not fire him. You're in almost every thumbnail now. So
oh shit,
that's a joke, guys. This is a comedy podcast. That was a joke. He does not steal.
Hey, statute of limitations. This is when I was 16 years old. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
I was working at Julasco and I didn't make the pass due of resignation. They're like, we're just going to fire you. And right before I left, I went downstairs and grabbed myself a big ass bottle of fucking Absolute vodka and a pack of smokes and walked right out.
All right. Yeah.
That's some hardcore shit, dude. Especially you walked out with it would have been better if you walked out with Skull vodka. That would have been harder.
Green.
That would have been hardcore. That would have been hardcore.
For something, yeah.
Weird lime green. What's it called? The Native American smokes.
American I know.
Spirit?
The spirits.
American Spirit. Thank you. I couldn't think of the name. Yeah, my fucking friend smoked those all the time, but I was like, I couldn't find the ones they like, so I just grabbed the one that was closest. It was gross.
You're being thoughtful on your way out. What would my friends like? Screw you.
You know what? I'm gonna quit. What do my buddies want though?
My cousin, this is like one of my favorite like getting fired stories. She worked for the theater in Fox Lake, like in high school.
Yeah.
And at the time, like Hannah Montana was so popular. So there was like a big life-size like standout cutout, you know?
You took her.
And on her way out, like from like clocking out of her shift, she like flipped it off. And a mom and daughter saw, and the daughter was so upset. So the mom complained. And they were like, you can't flip off Hannah Montana. You're fired.
That'd have been so funny if she just walked back in when she got fired and just fucking like just took off her head, just fucking roundhoused her.
Just like that scene from Dodgeball, just break the head off.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, one of my favorite me getting fired stories, kind of, because I also quit before it happened.
Okay,
I quit as it was happening. I quit. All right, so I was working at Menards. It was right before I went into the Army. The Menards in Fox Lake. Right before I went into the fucking Army, I had like gotten written up like twice already. It was 3 times for lateness, or for tardiness. So I literally on my way to work, I get like halfway there, and I couldn't like you sign in with your name tag. You swipe your name tag to sign in there. I couldn't find my fucking name tag anywhere. I always keep it in my car. I couldn't find it anywhere. So I freaked out, drove home, went through my room, fucking couldn't find it anywhere. Went through my car, couldn't find it anywhere. I'm like, fuck it. I called my dad. I'm like, Dad, this is it. Like, I'm gonna get fired. Blah, blah. My dad's like, tell him I'm in the hospital. I'm like,
oh my god.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, I call him. I'm like, I'm late. My dad was in the hospital, but I'll be there.
Oh
I can't.
You did it terribly.
I'm like, I can't find my ID. My ID is at home. I'm coming from the hospital.
But also, my dad's in the hospital. Unrelated.
Yeah, but my dad's in the hospital, but I'll still be at my cashier job. I'm on my way from the hospital, so I couldn't stop. I can't stop at home. And as soon as I got there, they're like, "Yeah, you're fired." I'm like, "Yeah, I quit though. I already quit. I'm like, fuck you, I quit." My dad was like, my dad was ready. My dad's like, "Just tell him I'm in the hospital." I'm like, "I don't think I should do that." He's like, "Just tell him." I'm like, okay.
And I think that Menards really learned a lesson that day.
They did,
if I have to say.
Yeah.
Both my siblings worked at Menards. I heard it was just pretty terrible.
It's not great. It's not the best.
Yeah.
They save big money on paying you, I think. I think it was a little bit above minimum wage, actually, so it was pretty decent.
Yeah.
I was a cashier, though. My buddy Gavin, the reason I worked there is because my buddy Gavin, shout out Gavin, he's been on here a few times. He was a cart guy, and that's what I wanted to do, but they didn't have any cart positions. And
you look like a cart pusher.
That would be fucking way better than a cashier. I had to deal.
Fucking cart
how many times people would walk in, like, through the, and they'd walk up, like, past the cashiers, and they'd walk up to me and be like, "Hey, where can I find this?" And I'd be like, yeah, H57. I just say a random fuck every time, dude. And they'd come back like, and they'd be like, "That wasn't anywhere near what I was looking for." I'm like, "I'm a cashier."
That's crazy.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, that's wild. They just must have moved it.
Oh, yeah. They updated it. Yeah,
crazy. Yeah, I wasn't here. I was actually off. I was on vacation, so they actually. You know what? It was the quarterly move shit around day.
Retail is just the worst. I did GameStop for like 6.5 years.
That had to have been at least a little bit fun, though.
Oh, it definitely was. Yeah. I got I was a manager, so I got to do
at least you know where stuff is there. It's a little bit easier to keep track of where stuff is in GameStop for sure, you know?
Fun side was like I did like conferences, got free games. That, it was like a lot of fun with like the game side, but the company is just awful. And
they play games.
Our customers, they play games with our hearts. But man, I just had like an assistant manager under me that I fucking loved. We just got along so well. He was so funny. And we equally just loved being able to say no to a customer. It was just the sweetest thing. Like, nope, sorry. So like all the time it would be like M-rated games. Kids would come up trying to buy like Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah.
Kids would like come up like, because I worked right near like Waukegan. So a lot of like Spanish.
How long ago did you work there?
I quit in 2016.
That's how long GTA 6 has still not come out yet, by the way.
Came out in 2013. No, it came out in 2013.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. So it's just, this is how long ago this is. GTA 5 was out this long ago.
So if they want to be your sponsor, get it together.
Dude, I would love to. If Rockstar sponsored me, I would fucking blow myself every day.
That's a whole generation.
I'd get your offer?
I'd get the screw.
You could have said anything else.
I'd get the hardware taken out of my back so I could do it.
I feel like you want to blow yourself and you want a reason.
Fair enough.
I'll seriously do it. Guys, I'll do it right now.
I can't even fucking.
It's actually one of my.
My back's so bad. Huh?
It's one of my bits right now. If you can lick your own asshole, would you do it for cleanliness or for pleasure?
Neither.
No, pleasure. Yeah. Pleasure for sure.
If every human could lick their own asshole, would they lick it for pleasure or for cleanliness?
Pleasure. I'm not cleaning my ass. Pleasure.
I don't neither. But I don't think anyone would do it for cleanliness. I don't think.
But like just like dogs
there are people that are into that, into eating poop and stuff.
Oh, I know. Trust me.
You're one of them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Humans evolved so they can
I know.
You don't gotta tell me that.
You gotta tell me I'm a fucking big shit eater. I fucking love a good soft serve.
Hey, we all know 2 girls, 1 cup at this point.
I have never seen that, and I never will. No,
dude,
don't you?
I wish we could.
Pride myself that I've never seen it.
We should start a Patreon. We need a Patreon so we can pull shit up like that. No, you have to see that off camera. I'm not gonna watch it with you. Watch it with Michelle. Watch it with Michelle. It's disgusting. Just watch it. It's funny. It's
Babe,
terrible.
I want to show you something. This is going to bring us closer together as a couple.
It's not. It's going to make you throw up on each other. Maybe you guys will do what they're doing in the video. I don't know.
I know what happens in the video. I don't need to see it.
Periods. Now the time to sync up bios.
Dude, I was like, it's such a conspiracy on if that's real or not. Like, is it real? It looks pretty real, but it also
it's fake.
looks like soft serve ice
I
cream.
can show you some real ones.
I'm really okay on that. I bet you could. I really
Christ.
believe you.
There was some fucked up shit on the internet when we were younger, man. Like Pain Olympics. You ever look up that?
Oh yeah, the torture Olympics thing where it's like the 28 videos or 24 videos of just horrible shit.
Did you ever see Pain Olympics?
No.
The guy like ties off his nutsack and like chops it off and like hangs himself by his nuts. Yeah, there's crazy stuff on the internet, man.
I went to like E-Bombs World a lot. I've tried
there's
to
some fucked up, I don't want Jar Squatter.
Oh God!
Oh, I know that, but yeah,
you
like
ever
same
seen
thing.
That?
It's like if I know what's gonna happen, I don't need to see it.
That guy died.
Yeah,
you just can't unsee
that mason jar popped in his butt, and he bled to death.
He was famous for a good lot of things. So one of the pictures he sent, he was just like gaping his butthole. But our high school got hacked. Friend high school got hacked, and all the emails got sent that photo.
Oh, that's awesome, dude.
We were on the news and everything, and everyone's like, "This was disgusting. You ruined our child." Oh wait, no, that's the. But yeah, we got hacked.
Dude, that's disgusting.
Yeah, there was what?
That's pretty hilarious, though.
Hang on, what's some other fucked up videos like that? There's goddamn. I don't want to fucking. Obviously, we can't look them up, but yeah, there's a fucked up video. Oh, there's another one where this girl puts an entire baseball in her ass. Seen that one?
Cool.
You need to watch
that one's wild.
A lady in Australia got arrested for animal abuse for putting a fish in her vagina.
Speaking of animal abuse and sexual stuff with animals, we should look up that stuff that I was talking about. The fun sexual facts about animals. I'll read one of them. Yeah, that's the exact website too. I'm gonna actually pull that one up right there. Male honey. This is gonna be a fun segment, guys. This is gonna be fun. Go back to the honeybee one. Male honeybees lose their penises while mating. Isn't that insane?
Is it worth it? Would it be worth it?
Apparently it's worth it. Scroll down a little bit more.
That's some good bee pussy.
I gotta make sure that the audience can see what we're looking at.
Keep going. Barnacles have enormous penis. Barnacles.
This is a load of barnacles.
That is a load. There it is. Keep going a little bit. All right. So, okay, go back up. Stop, but go back down. Down.
I like that.
A little bit more.
One, they have the next one.
There you go. God damn it, Jack. Everyone talks about colony collapse disorder, which is devastating bee populations worldwide, but not many people seem to care about the peculiar plight of the individual drone honeybee. Before a queen bee can assume her exalted title, she begins her life as a virgin bee and must be inseminated by a male to step up to the throne. That's where the unfortunate drone comes in. It's just a drone flying around that just fucking comes in and rips their dick off. In the course of mating with their heir apparent, the male's penis rips off. It's still inserted into the female, and he flies off to die. Given the gruesome fate of the male honeybees, it's no surprise that full-grown queens deliberately breed them in their use for use in their mating yards. Sorry, I'm fucking.
Man, queen bee's a freak,
dude. And they just fly around with a dick and everything. Yeah. So hang on. Like Jack, can you pull up another tab? Can you pull up another tab and do queen bees mate more than once?
I like this one because that explains why I'm the black sheep of my family.
Oh, nice. We'll definitely talk about that one next. Yeah, look up if queen bees mate more than once. I feel like that's like, because how many dicks do the dicks dissolve if they do mate more than once, or they just get shoved up further in them, or do they just eject it out?
Probably.
I feel like if they, how many times queen bees mate? How many times during a single mating period? One time. So they mate one time. So they fly around with a dick in there, just one dick. So they got to pick the dick, and that's the dick you fly around with forever. And how many bees are born per fucking mating thing? Like, how many bees can a queen bee produce? That's a good question too. I we're learning about bees today.
Too much.
Bees are very important, as much as they suck, as much as they, I've heard. Don't get me fucking started on the fucking get over bees. Themselves.
They're so fucking important.
So they don't lay, so they lay eggs, and then the fucking male bees so hang on, so that's like chickens. You know that chickens, chickens lay eggs, and the dudes come on the eggs. That's how the male chicken eggs are fertilized. Like that's why you can have eggs, like chicken eggs.
They don't sit on them.
Well, that's the females are sitting on them to keep them warm.
Eggs. That's not chicken eggs.
I swear to God, look it up. Look it up. The fucking male has to come fertilize the chicken egg in order for it to become a chick. I swear on my life. I've already looked this up in my life.
Dude, no one's making you swear on your life for this.
Look it up. Look up
I swear to God,
look it up, guys. It's done on my Pornhub history. I never look up chickens. I never look up the cocks, female or fertilizing the eggs. I never looked it up.
Terrified looking this up. He's like, oh God.
Ferticide?
All right.
When a rooster mates with a hen through cloacal contact, where the rooster transfers.
Did you own ducks or roosters yet? Because I own ducks and they fuck. Like they straight up fuck.
I understand that. I'm not saying that they don't fuck, but in order for the rooster to lay, when the hen lays eggs, the rooster has to come on the eggs. I swear to God. Look up how a rooster fertilizes chicken eggs. Look that up.
Before the egg is laid, it's soft inside the belly, and when they fuck,
I promise.
That's just like a human egg. It's a soft egg.
I think they have to nut on the eggs, dude.
But instead of being fertilized inside the belly,
I'm gonna believe you.
Look it up. Look it up a different way. Look it up so it answers it the way I want it to be answered.
Google's gonna be like, "Are you okay?" Before I give you the results.
How does a hen fertilize, or how does a rooster fertilize a chicken's eggs? How do male transferring sperm? Okay, where the
cloacal contact,
or the cloacos, the common opening in the reproductive touch, allowing the sperm to enter the hen's reproductive system. So whatever, dude. But it's still he's coming on the eggs.
Yeah, because it's in her belly still and it's soft.
Somebody told me I'm just like fucking spitting retardedness on this podcast a lot.
I swear on my life, you guys. Well, I guess maybe not.
I mean, essentially, I'm right. He's got a nut on the eggs. I said that.
But yeah, the hard shell is processed when they lay it.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah,
you're a hard shell.
It's soft. I've had a couple soft shells.
You're a soft shell. Weird. You're a soft shell egg, dude.
Yeah. I'm fucking offended.
It's my birthday. I'm right.
Yeah. Get off the podcast.
Now we can start that shtick. I hate you. You're so bad at your job. We were gonna start a shtick where I was gonna get mad at him. Now we can't do it because we just announced it to the audience. But hey,
I've heard because I listen to your podcast episodes. I really listen every Friday. I watch it on YouTube while I'm working. Except for the one with Amy Simon, because fuck that bitch. I'm supposed to listen to her.
Oh damn!
I'm just kidding. I asked her to officiate my wedding.
Did you? Yeah. Is she going to?
Yeah, she's gonna become
a minister. Is she gonna wear their fucking nuts around her neck, dude? You should.
No.
Make her wear that fuzzy jacket. That little.
No, I'm not letting. No.
You should have an open mic.
I would be killed.
You should have an open mic for 5 minutes.
I'll get killed. No.
Yeah. You should just do.
I will do the 5 minutes.
No, you should just do 5. You should
everyone.
What's up, everybody?
At the wedding.
What's up, everybody? I'm actually. This is actually not a wedding speech. I'm just here to run my fucking tight 5. Yeah. What do you guys think? This is my new shit.
You know how the best man's supposed to do a speech?
Yeah.
You just have 12 best friends who do 5 minutes.
Yeah. I just couldn't separate. Each of them. They just want to each do 5 minutes. Yeah. No, but I think it'll be exciting.
So when is that?
November 15th.
That's gonna be fun, huh?
Yeah.
What's I love weddings. Weddings are cool.
I've actually never been to one, so
you should have one.
Fuck you.
You're gonna put her on the spot.
Yeah,
I've never been to a wedding.
No, honestly, we are still putting the guest list together. We can only have 100 people, so we're just.
Didn't say he couldn't crash it.
That's true.
He could crash it.
So we don't even have it put together yet. We're trying to.
Could crash it.
I'll make it open bar.
My fancies.
I'll make it an open mic. Yeah. He's gonna bring a PA and just start doing he's just do time in the corner.
Yeah, just outside.
He's gonna be out.
No reason.
He's gonna be
I'll bring the rice.
He's gonna be out where the fucking people are smoking. He's just gonna be fucking doing time. He's like, yeah,
how you doing? How's it going there, Jackman Johnson?
How you doing? Yeah, hey, how about what do you?
You got 2 minutes while you're smoking?
Yeah,
all right. Is this thing on?
So how about the lesbians that just got married?
So how about the lesbians?
Oh my God. So what, you got a venue picked out and stuff too, or?
Yeah, Doubletree in Mundelein. So it's a really pretty place. Reception and ceremony is going to be all at the same place. We'll have like a hotel wing blocked out for rooms and stuff. And
good shit.
Keep the bar open.
Hell yeah.
Should be a fun time.
The most important thing, bar open.
We'll see if I go. I'm not really decided yet. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
No, I'm excited. It's going to be a really fun time.
Sounds like it's going to be a blast. Yeah, Cora and I, when we got married, we actually had like a house party because it was during COVID.
Yeah.
So we got married at the courthouse on Friday, October 4th, we got married. Sorry, it was October 2nd. She's going to kill me. I corrected it. October 2nd, we got married. October 3rd. You can just edit
that out.
Yeah. October 3rd, we had...
33:15.
Yeah. October 3rd, we had like a housewarming / wedding party. It was like pretty much like 50 of like close friends and immediate family. And it was just a fucking kegger. We had 2 kegs. And then we got catering, and it was so funny because like we were all wearing like jeans and flannels and hoodies and shit.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Hoodies and shit, and like there's a bonfire going, and then there was like fancy fucking like bow tie waiters walking around giving hors d'oeuvres out and shit. And then we had like it was a fucking blast. And then after all the parents and like grandparents left and shit, like it just turned into a fucking party. Cora and I were doing keg stands and shit at the end of the night. It was so much fun. And it was so funny to do because the night before we went out. We went out with our close friends, to celebrate the night of like when we went to the courthouse. So we went to DC Cobb's and the Gambler and shit. And we went back to our house in McHenry and we were up till fucking 2-3 in the morning. I think actually, 4 in the morning. We were up till 4 in the morning, fucking passing around a bottle of banana rum.
Oh,
just hammered fucking drunk. I woke up at like 8 a.m. because we had to get ready for the wedding. We had to set up the fucking tables and shit. Cora and Jake's fiance Casey were supposed to set up the tables. But they were like, we're too fucking hungover. You guys got to do it. So Jake and I had to go get the fucking kegs. We had to fucking set up the tables. And I literally was, as soon as I woke up, I walked into the fucking bathroom and I was puking and crying. I'm like, Coral, we got to fucking cancel the party. I don't want, I'm like, this is so bad. And then as soon as it got started, I had like 2 beers.
That's when you hair the dog. Absolutely.
I muscled. It was easy because it was keg beer. Keg beer is easy to fucking drink. It also can hit you in a bad way too.
If you burp that up, you might puke.
That's what I'm saying. It can go either way. It can go either way with
Don't
keg
like
beer.
I hate beer.
Oh man, I love keg.
You almost need a shot of whiskey just to like.
But I love
rum.
Keg beer, dude. Keg beer is the shit, man. But it also gives you one wild fucking hangover, man. So no, that our wedding was so much fun. Just because it was like I asked Cora if she wanted a big wedding, and she didn't want one. She's like, I don't want to spend $20,000 on one day.
Yeah.
When basically it's just us paying for people to get drunk. Why not just get 2 kegs and have a small party here
on honeymoon?
Instead, we spent like $3,000 on it.
Yeah,
and it was like bad. No, it was fucking perfect. And it was like that's just kind of the I don't know how to say it. It's kind of like the fucking epiphany of our marriage. Like basically, that's kind of how we are. We're kind of simple.
Does the venue you get to hire bartenders? They have a bartender.
I think they have bartenders.
Damn, I would say I have my license.
That would be fun.
Yeah,
he's like he's really trying to get invited. He's like, let me bartend it.
Yeah,
I'll bar back. I'll take the garbage out.
Just let me come, goddammit.
Oh, let's go back to that.
I seriously love standing behind curtains.
So if you guys actually need anybody to wipe up tables, that's my fucking thing. I actually can go counterclockwise if you want. Let's go back to those animal facts. I know how to work them up real good. Go back to those animal facts, dude. That's the homosexual sheep.
I fucking love these animal facts.
I'm loving this, dude. Yeah, this has got to be really confusing on your fucking... Yeah, there we go. So, what was it? Most sheep are homosexual?
No, they just produce homosexual tendencies.
So, homosexuality is an inherited biological trait in some members of the animal kingdom, and nowhere is homosexuality more rife than among the male sheep. By some estimates, almost 10% of rams prefer to mate with other rams rather than females. Lest you think this is an unintended result of human husbandry, studies have shown that the behavior of these sheep is reflected in a specific area of their brains, the hypothalamus, and is hardwired rather than learned behavior. So this is embedded in their DNA.
Really said, I'm gonna start
calling people gay sheep.
Well,
so this is in their DNA. Is what they're saying.
And I've actually read a little bit further about this. These sheep love to watch RuPaul's Drag Race so much. And they don't talk about that in this. Yeah.
Well, so think about that.
Homo sheepians.
So it's in their DNA. So they have no choice.
They have no choice.
Gay is not a choice, right? I guess according to the sheeps. The sheeps,
and their parents don't accept them. Their sheep parents won't go to their wedding.
Oh boy,
he's marrying a black sheep.
Oh my god, dude, that's fun, dude. That's bad. All right, what do we got down here? What we got? Keep scrolling. I don't like that one.
That seems painful.
I don't like that one. Yeah, I don't like that. They merge with females? What does that even mean? They become one with them?
It means they have like a really intense connection emotionally. Okay, you guys are so scared of that as men. We like it.
So
I'm good. I'm good. I'd rather just evaporate.
Merge into me.
I'd rather merge into nothingness.
I'm gonna merge into this bed, bitch. Get out
I'm trying to give you some science here.
Let's hear it.
So basically, the angler male is tiny and it will really bite onto the vagina. And
that's my guy right there.
Energy is sucked into it. And it dies and becomes a part of the woman.
It's like, hang on. Oh yeah, no, I was just reaching out to you to say this.
I thought you were trying to hold my hand.
I was going to say, it's like that fucking part. It's like in Monsters Inc., that thing that sucks the scream out of the kids.
That was like so scary. That's what
the female anglerfish does to the male. Just
that scene with the red guy scared me so bad.
Oh, I know, dude. Just sucks his lips.
Traumatizing.
Just sucks his lips dry.
His lips look all gross. Yeah.
Oh, I know, dude. Just dry as fuck.
And we never know what happens with him. I think he's dead.
What were you? What else? What else about this guy? So hang on. So he just becomes one with the. So does the female just like eat the male fish?
No,
or does
he bites on and locks on and makes after a while.
So what do they just like fuse together? Wow.
Yeah.
That's why it looks like a fucking dumb fish.
Yeah.
That's why it looks like two fish in one, gross. Basically. Are they edible?
They're pretty poisonous, actually.
So no.
Yeah.
All right, scroll down. What else we got? That's fucking hardcore, dude.
Isn't that your joke?
Male damselflies can remove the sperm of competitors. That's hardcore.
Probably tear it out of there.
That's hardcore.
We can do that.
Hang on. What does he do? Does he just suck it out of him? Or what does he?
Is it hardcore or is it gay?
Let's scroll down. Are they?
I always make sure I have a packet of spermicide.
Are they dominant or
competitors?
Are they dominant or are they just gay? Scroll down.
They just suck it out and just leave. Wait, aren't we gonna fuck? I'm good.
All right, let's hear this. Okay, so
basically the gangbang brings spermicide.
So most animals that lose out during mating season must be content with their fate. Not so the male. Jesus Christ. Not so with the male damselfly, which can use its weirdly shaped insectile penis to literally scrape the sperm of its immediate predecessor out of the female's cloaca pussy.
We're going to figure it out.
Thus increasing the odds of propagating its own DNA. So basically it uses his cock to scrape out. That's your joke, isn't it? Don't you? Yeah, that's your joke. Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Do you want to sue this site? Because what the fuck?
Damselflies.
I'm just gonna use
Thoughtco?
it. Hey, I'm gonna make it a little bit more.
There you go.
Dude, you should make. Yes, dude, you should definitely bring damselflies into your bit.
I could turn this into another 30 seconds right here.
There you go.
Yeah.
There we go. It's fucking brought up. Hang on, I think we got to scroll up. Probably. I think.
We're at the end because right now we're at ads. You guys want to learn about some like split pea soup or something?
I don't think that's split pea soup. That's endocrinologist. I can say that, but I can't say the other words that were up there.
Yeah.
There was another one, Jack, that was up there, that alligators have permanently erect penises. I want to read about that. Okay. He looks happy because he's hard.
They always smile.
Yeah, so penises vary widely across the animal kingdom, but a universal theme that is that this organ changes sizes or shape before or during the act of mating, then reverts to its usual configuration. But that's not so for alligators. The males are endowed with permanently erect penises layered with numerous coats of SIF protein collagen, which lurk inside their, that goddamn word again, cloacas, chambers that contain digestive and reproductive organs. Okay, so they're digesting and reproducing with the same organs, or they're in the same area. I don't know. But it's 6 inches long, and that's pretty, it's always hard.
That kangaroo one sounds like my bedroom. I'll let you guys do the math.
Alligators are always hard.
Wait, 1.
Where's the third?
2.
Okay. Dude,
I just go.
I feel the
It's like
alligators.
a bowling ball, right?
That's exactly how it's done, you guys.
I literally
Slam her down
with
on
the
bed.
alligators, I feel the alligators' pain. I do. Like literally, I'm 31 as of today, as we already established that. But I still get random boners like I'm 14.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Can
you imagine being hard 24/7?
I mean,
It's like I was. Yes. It's like I'm actually hard right now. That's why my shit's flipped up into the waistband. You just got to cinch it off at the belt.
I'll show you
know?
guys. I'll seriously show you.
You just got to flip it up into the waistband and cinch it off with the belt. That's the key. But if you're not wearing a belt, you got to get some ties. But dude, that's like I feel the pain of the alligator, man. But can you imagine that? It's not even, you don't have a choice. It's not, no matter what you're thinking, it's hard. Because it's not blood going through there. You just have a hard
on top of the water, and all the fish are picking it in the bottom.
You just have a hard appendage, dude. That thing's basically a rudder, right?
I think I like this one because
I like it too. Kangaroos have 3 vaginas. That's wild too.
Options, yeah.
You want to read this one? Since it's relevant to your bedroom.
It seems like you struggled in school.
Well, hey, the last hang on, pause. The last one that was pretty good.
Hang on.
The last one I read pretty good. The other 4 were fucked. We're correct.
Gonna say for sure. All right.
The last one was good.
Female kangaroos, all marsupials for that matter, possess 3 vaginal tubes, but only 1 vaginal opening, eliminating any confusion on the part of their mates. When males inseminate females, their sperm travels up either or both of the side tubes, and about 30 days later, the tiny joey travels down the central tube, from which it slowly makes its way to its mother's pouch for the remainder of its gestation.
See, you had a lot of easy words besides gestation there. That was the only one that you didn't have. That was like, I could read that fucking just as good.
I could read that so fucking fast, dude.
You want me to read it too? I'll read it back.
Well, this one, how do you say that?
It's actually antechinus.
They just come so hard.
Antechinus.
They come
Antechinus
so
males
hard.
copulate themselves to death.
Come so
here,
hard.
let's see here. I'll try to read this one, huh?
Okay.
Oh boy, look at all these fucking words, dude. Okay, the Antechinus, a tiny mouse-like marsupial of Australia, would be the most anonymous except for one odd fact. During their brief mating season, the males of this genus copulate with females for up to 12 hours straight, stripping their bodies of vital proteins in the process and dismantling their immune systems. Shortly afterward, the exhausted male drops dead, and the females go on to bear litters with mixed paternity. Different babies have different fathers. So yeah, the moms live a little bit longer to nurture their young, but they usually die within the year, having had the opportunity to only breed once. So the guy fucks themselves to death, and then they give birth and then die. So it's like, I want to be an Antechinus. That's what it's about.
You know what? I watched this really sad video this morning.
Was that better?
That was really good.
Right?
That was seriously so good.
I really
Happy
focused.
birthday.
Thanks. I really focused. Because sometimes if you're like, I'm not used to having to read stuff because having this screen up here is like, this is the first time we've had this screen up here where we're reading stuff. So it's a skill.
Attempted 3 times.
That is a skill I'm going to have to get better at.
You remember like being like in school, like and like you knew it was coming to you, like your hands are sweating. You're like,
oh yeah,
I could do better than Jonathan. I could
seriously. But now you have to like, I've learned when you start like reading stuff word for word out loud, you kind of got to like read ahead.
You have to read ahead of yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you have to read ahead and like kind of So it's once you get in the zone, it's kind of fucking hot, dude. It's like it gets me fucking going,
especially reading
dude.
about these animal facts, man.
I know. I wish I cared this much about reading out loud during school. Actually, I was really good at it. I took speech class, giving speech class, not a speech impediment class. I had to take
a speech impediment class.
Did you take a speech impediment class?
I couldn't say my R's.
Oh my
you
goodness.
had the wabbits?
I said them as L's. It was really weird.
Oh, you're Asian.
Yeah.
Woo women.
Well, that's backwards. That's backwards of what Asian is.
Yeah.
Asians use R's as L's. She's using L's as R's.
I just had basically like a Boston accent, but also I couldn't say R's. It came out weird, so I had to like go sit out in the hallway every so often.
So hang on, where's the Lamotte?
But yeah, basically. I would like my brother's name is Carl, so I'd call him Carl all the time.
Carl.
Okay, that's fun though. I don't think that's an impediment. That's just fun.
It's just fun,
dude. I'm glad that we talked about these little fun and little sex these little sex. I need
something freaks, to get myself hot in the bedroom tonight, so I'm glad we did too.
I'm gonna think about these bees, dude, and I'm just gonna think about like, man, I just also
you should get an alligator skin dildo. Always hard. Alligator skin dildo.
Nice. I like that.
Good idea.
Nice.
Yeah.
We should bleep that out. I'm gonna patent that.
I'll patent it. Nobody steal that joke. If you hear it from anybody, that's Jackman Johnson's.
No, that's probably $1 million idea right there.
That probably is.
It is. That is $1 million idea, and we're gonna patent it. I'll test it. I mean, he'll test it.
Well, I'll test it.
Oh my
real
god.
Alligator
how? Well, hang on. So real alligator. How are you gonna keep it moisturized? I guess boots are moisturized, right? I guess we get a laminated or something. How do you take? Because if snake skin dries out or like a reptile skin dries out, no
epoxy. I don't know.
Epoxy. It's got to be human safe epoxy.
Touche.
Just thinking ahead, man. I'm just thinking ahead. I'm trying to help you patent it.
You guys are really, you're a duo,
dude. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm, he's got an idea. I'm like, boom, we got to patents. LLCs, SEC agreements.
What will we call it?
What'd you say?
What will we call it?
Damn.
Crocodickle.
That's a good one. Damn.
Crocodick.
Hang on. Alligator.
Crococock.
Yeah.
Crocock. Yeah, it would be good.
Crocock.
Simple. People get it. You see it. Like, yep, that's a crocock.
Yeah.
That's a crocock.
But what if it's made from an alligator?
Girl,
it can't be
he had a crocock.
Crocock strap-on.
Well, that's good if you're making it from crocodiles, but what if we're making it from alligators? Can't call it a crocock from an alligator, so it'd be like a gator hater. Gator hater. So it replaces the haters.
The gator masturbator.
Gator masturbator. Yeah, there you go. The gator baiter.
The alligator.
Yeah, gator baiter.
Yeah, the gator baiter.
There we go.
The gator master debater.
Crocock and the gator baiter. All right.
Hell yeah, dude.
I want 5%.
You got it.
Let's all go in on this. Dude, yeah, no, that's seriously. I just feel so bad for crocodiles. Honestly, especially or alligators, sorry, like especially when they wrestle each other. I'm like, come on, dude. They're just fucking.
It's kind of gay.
Hey, what the hell was that? Oh, what was that, bro?
Get it off me.
Dude, what was that, man? Why are you fully torqued right now, bro?
Ours do a death roll.
Yeah, it gives death roll a whole new meaning.
Yeah.
It's death roll. You're fucking.
No wonder they have so much speed.
Yeah, but also, like I feel bad for if the bottom gator is on its back and you're rolling it and he's got a hard dick and he rolls onto his stomach, cracks it. Oh fuck, dude. Oh my god,
that would be painful,
dude. Look that up. Do you see? Look up if gator penises are breakable.
I think I'm done with animal sex facts.
We've gone too deep.
You think so? I really want to know this now. Then we'll move on from that.
What do you want to know?
Can you break an alligator penis?
Google's gonna seriously be like, "Are you okay?" before I give you these answers.
Yeah. No, we will move on. But pops out.
Want to see an alligator penis? Of course you do. Oh.
Whoa!
Hold on, I didn't transition.
Whoa! I did not expect to see that. That's not all right. Let's definitely now we're moving on. Now we're moving on.
I know.
Now we're moving on. That's fucking wild. Holy shit! Good for him.
That was something.
I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm sorry I had to see that. Jack, turn it off. Stop.
Jack's just gonna keep it on replay.
Looking at it.
I transitioned right at the last second too.
Jack loves it. He's like, "What was that URL again?"
He's like, "I'm gonna send that to myself."
We're looking up again.
He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna." That we don't need to look it up anymore. It's all right.
Within the next few weeks, Jack's gonna start wearing like alligator boots, Croc skin jackets. He's gonna like start getting like weird.
I'm gonna move to Florida.
Yeah.
It's time.
I feel like I should go to Florida, guys.
Oh my god, dude, that's fucking hilarious, bro. That was disgusting. I can't believe you fucking. I can't believe you just.
That's educational, so don't worry. We won't get in trouble.
On a Sunday afternoon.
That is completely educational.
This is God's day.
Completely safe to post on YouTube.
This is on the Lord's day of all days.
You guys want to hear something hilarious? Okay, when I first became gay, I used to have such guilt having sex on Sundays.
A little Christian guilt.
was like, damn it, on the Lord's Day.
I feel guilty having sex any days because according to the Bible, you're not supposed to have sex for anything other than reproduction.
Yeah.
And I have sex solely for pleasure.
I think that's
is that
Old Testament?
Is that Old Testament? Yeah. Okay.
I could be wrong, but it's God did design it to enjoy.
I know there is a verse in the Bible that says it is better to nut on the. That obviously doesn't say nut, but it is obviously to spill
of a chicken.
It is better to spill your seed on the belly of a whore than to spill your seed on the ground. So it's saying it's better to fuck a prostitute, a whore. It's better to fuck a whore than to masturbate, is what it's saying.
But don't you dare be gay.
Also, I think that's another thing that's translated wrong in the Old Testament too. Is from my understanding, from what I was told, it says "man shall not lay with another boy" is what that was interpreted as, not "man shall not lay with another man." And the Catholics interpreted it as "man shall not lay with another man." So, yeah, that was
stop molesting.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, so.
Yeah, of course, Catholics were like, we'll change it to something else.
He's like, actually, you know
we're
what?
Talking about us.
Actually, you know what? We're going to make it for everybody because it's not okay. It's obviously not okay that I'm fucking these boys, but we got to make it okay for everybody to not fuck any type of boy.
Speaking of, I just watched, everyone knows like the Quiet on Set documentary that came out, the Nickelodeon one. Did you guys watch that?
Yes.
You did?
No, the Dan Snyder. I haven't watched it yet.
Okay.
The Dan Snyder stuff?
Yeah.
I actually applied to something like that to be on like Nickelodeon. Like we did a whole thing. I couldn't read, so I did pretty bad. But I was like, man, maybe I wasn't cute enough to be molested. They're like, this kid's got a horrible hairline. Fuck this kid.
Well, I just watched this other documentary called An Open Secret. It's free on YouTube, and it's like, did you watch that one?
I watched a couple clips of it. Yeah,
it's so much like more in detail and in depth than Quiet on Set of just like the pedophilia that's been happening. Like,
because it's not paid by actual people to to hide. It's straight up the people who want to talk about it talking about it.
Did you see the stuff about the Chad's World? I watched an episode.
Chad's World? No, I'm a little lost on that one actually.
So long story short, these guys in like the early 2000s ran this like entertainment called Den Entertainment. And they were just like recruiting all these like young boys. They'd have like these pool parties. Everyone like after like 10 p.m. had to be like skinny dipping, be naked. There was so many drugs involved, raping these kids, like everything, basically like gay Diddy parties. So they made a show because
aren't Diddy parties gay though?
Yeah, yes. True.
Go on.
True.
Sorry.
But like women were like not even allowed type thing. And it's all these kids with like their managers, their agents. And so these guys had like a show called Chad's World, and it's also free on YouTube. It's so worth watching. And it's like an episode. They were coming out with
What's
a show.
What's it called again?
Chad's World. Chad's World show.
So this was supposed to be a Nickelodeon show, or it was?
No, it was Den Entertainment. I would get documentary out of there because this was.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I kind of spaced out. This is from the documentary.
Yeah, so the documentary is called An Open Secret, but it's talking about these producers that had this entertainment network. In this entertainment network, they created a show called Chad's World. And it's basically like what you can almost like, from a psychological point of view, see what they're thinking of who they are. Because it's like these two rich gay guys that save their nephew or their brother, the one guy's brother, from like his best friend. It starts off with like his best friend being like, I can't tell my parents. And he's like, you can tell your parents. Tells his dad that he's gay. He's like this 14-year-old boy. The dad's like, I'd rather have a dead son than a gay son. So then the son goes and shoots himself, and the blood gets all over the kid's face. Again, this is meant for kids. And then like the parents come see it, and the mom's horrified, and the dad's like, Denise, it's better this way. Like he has like no concern. Go to YouTube and search Chad's World. I think you have to put the S. Yeah, Chad's World.
So hang on, you said that this was about this. You found out about this through the documentary.
Yes, because they created it, and they're actually that first one. They're actually
so Dan Schneider's behind creating this, or I'm so confused. I'm sorry.
They reference it. This documentary is just so much more in depth than the Nickelodeon one. This is the real mansion that they would like have these parties in,
turn the volume
like
down on
drugging these kids and. I'm just saying the documentary itself is really interesting, but so is this episode because it's so cringy. It's so badly acted. The guy from American Pie, what's his name? You'll see in a second. Sean something. I want to say his name is
Sean William
Yeah,
Scott?
that guy. He's
Stifler?
in it. Stifler. That's what I'm thinking of.
No way.
This is like the cringiest thing. Go forward like 2 minutes. You got to say at least like the shooting. Maybe a little more. Like 4 minutes. Because he's trying to tell his dad that he's gay. And then he shoots himself. And then the dad's like, the dad couldn't care less. There's at least another minute after this.
Yeah, fast forward a little bit more, probably. Yeah.
Deer up country. I didn't want to go, but he said,
Yeah, maybe like 6 minutes. What's 6 minutes? See, he's covered in blood.
Oh my God.
I fucked up.
I think right here. It's crazy.
Want to know what he gave me for Christmas that year?
God.
This is too long. Sorry.
It's okay. No. Hang on.
You believe that?
Everyone's going to watch the show now. It's so, again, this is a kid show.
On Nickelodeon.
No, not on Nickelodeon. Like their own network online.
What the fuck, dude? Jesus Christ. Right? Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
So then the parents come in and the dad's like, I think her name's Diane. He's like, it's better this way, Diane.
What the
So it's so bad.
This is terrible.
Guitar.
It's
For the best Diane.
Did you say? Hang on. Go back like fucking 5 seconds before he says it's the best Diane. I feel like he smells him shit. He smells him shit himself or something. He's like, oh, it's for the best Diane. Watch this. He's like, what? It's like just look on. Oh God, he shit himself.
It's for the best Diane.
Oh,
and it's like these like Bible thumping Christian parents.
Bad, dude. That is who.
I'm telling you, you guys should. It's very weird.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That is the most insane thing I've ever seen, I think.
It's for the best Diane.
That's for the best Diane. God damn it. The Lord was going to take him to hell anyway, brother.
1998.
Oh my God. Holy
It was just
shit.
online. Like it was a website you go to. They put out like their own show. Almost like a stream, like before Netflix was Netflix, like a video to stream. Like they just streamed their own shit. And they would like hire all these kids, have these young kids here, like have these parties where they were like drugging them. Like it's a crazy documentary.
So these kids, so everybody that's involved in these documentaries was all like in Diddy parties, pretty much all with the cast, all the directors and shit.
I'm
Pretty
so
much was
jealous. I wish I got accepted in that fucking booking, dude.
That's what I was fucking missing out on, man.
I would have loved to have been there.
So speaking of that shit, like, dude, like, pull up a picture like of Amanda Bynes, dude. Like, we've all seen
Dude,
that.
she's got a video when she's doing stand up and
That's
she's like
actually not
13.
YouTube
She's so
appropriate.
good, or not even 13. I think she's maybe she's 10.
Doing stand up.
Yes, and she's so good. She's got such like a bright energy. It's so sad to see because I'm like something happened to her.
Dude, I loved Amanda show. That was my shit, dude. Amanda show. Amanda show. Fucking, we're gonna eventually everything about that. I loved that show, dude. What was that? Not Blockbusters. Not Blockbuster.
Oh yeah,
Blockblister.
Yeah.
And then oh my God, Blockblister was so sad. She was so beautiful, and then like
so bad for
I
her.
just don't understand what happened. Like, is she in that documentary? I've never seen it. Is she mentioned in it?
No,
she
nothing
is.
about her. Sort of. Yeah.
Yeah, and
that's why she's so fucked
your
up, right?
documentary, no, and the original one.
The
In
Nickelodeon one. Yeah.
In the Nickelodeon one, yeah.
Yes, she's mentioned very slightly. One bitch was jealous. She's like,
Why,
I used to
why
be
is she only mentioned slightly? Because this is
the girl-
probably
She's
something.
not in it.
the girl that replaced by
I'm
her
saying it's probably
was like, I used to be his lapdog, and then Amanda Bynes came and fired me because basically.
What a weird thing to be jealous
Yeah.
about. This guy's like a pedophile, and you're like, he used to like me the best.
Yeah.
I used to be the hottest kid.
So,
Okay.
I mean, obviously, this is what fucked her up. I'm assuming, right? But why
I
isn't she
think so, for
featured
sure.
more in the documentary? Because I know what. So
She wants-
I haven't
she's
seen.
MIA.
So you know what?
Because it was
Okay.
paid for by the wrong people.
So you know what? I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that documentary because I have not seen it yet.
It was only to publish Jake Bell's music. That's
Drake Bell.
yeah.
Hang on. So
Yeah,
also
he's big
don't they
focus of
also clear his name in that documentary too?
He's like the whole. It's a 4-part series. The whole
'Cause I know-
four-part
because I
Because
know-
he got in charge for not
sexual assault.
No, it was statutory. She was totally, he was just talking to some 17-year-old girl.
Well, I know he got his name.
Yeah.
I know he got his name.
Wrong.
Probably younger though. I'm giving him.
Did that actually happen, or is that proven that it actually happened? Because I know I thought he got his name cleared, and I know that Josh Peck did not invite him to his wedding. Like it was a whole thing, and now his name is cleared, and I don't know if I think they're okay. I think that they've been
okay now.
I think they've been on each other's Instagrams now, so like I think they're okay. Dude, Drake and Josh, that was a good show too. Probably my favorite. That's probably my favorite childhood show.
Yeah, they cleared his name. You can no longer search it up.
Yeah. Okay. So. Good for Drake. I mean, I hope that it was all speculation. I hope it was all bullshit, and I hope that it is true that he is innocent, because Drake is one of my childhood heroes, and I feel for Josh Peck, because Josh Peck he went through all the same shit, and he developed a terrible drug problem from all of that, like a lot of other Nickelodeon and Disney kids, you know.
Yeah.
He developed.
She was 15.
He developed a huge Percocet problem. Okay, hang on. What does it say? So Drake Bell, former star of the Nickelodeon show Drake and Josh, was sentenced to Cleveland on Monday, 2 years. This is as of 2021. Probation on child endangerment charges relating to a girl who met him online and accused him of sexual contact after she attended a concert when she was 15. His name is Jared. Jared Drake Bell. His name is. I don't
Jake.
fucking. Oh my god.
That's why I called him Jake.
Okay, so Drake Bell of West Hollywood, California, pleaded guilty last month to a felony attempted child endangerment and misdemeanor charge of disseminating matter harmful to juveniles. So obviously he pleaded guilty to it.
Oh yeah.
So, but his name's cleared now. So I'm so confused.
Right after this, they started filming that thing. They're like,
okay, so
yeah,
he wanted an excuse. This is why I did it, because I was molested myself.
Yeah.
So is this something that just gets buried and just gets forgotten about?
Yes.
I forget what happened.
That's why they made the movie Frozen to stop people from searching up Frozen Walt Disney.
That is a conspiracy. Yes.
Whoa.
There's a lot of Disney conspiracies, man.
Let's take a break.
Disney's Disney. I know you said you wanted to take a pee break in the middle of the podcast.
Oh, no,
this is the perfect time to take a break if we wanted to.
Should we take a break?
Yeah, let's take a break.
We're at an hour right now. We can always do another hour.
Yeah. Let's take a quick break, guys. We'll be right back.
All right.
Love you guys. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back from our little pee-pee break, and
I had to take an upper decker.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's going to be unfortunate for later. We're going to fucking flush the toilet and shit water is just going to come out.
What you do is like a good house guest. You leave a present for the owners. Yeah.
Pretty much. Before we get into our next little topic, I just want to present the fact that we are burning a fat candle right now. It smells fantastic.
It does smell fantastic.
You guys got to go check them out, fatcandlecompany.com. At the end of this episode, you're going to be hearing a discount code as to how you can gain 10% off of your order.
So you got to stay tuned in.
So stay tuned in until the end of this episode so you can get your discount code. Like I said, you're going to get that every week. At the end of every episode, it's going to be a discount code. So stay tuned. You guys know Fat Candle's the newest sponsor of TorgyTalk. So let's get into this fucking shit. We talked about last time. I say last time as if it got released. Last time that never got released. We were talking about comedy influences, and like we were talking about what got you into comedy and who's your Mount Rushmore and all that stuff. Like what got you to do comedy? Like who was your biggest influence? I should start with, I guess.
I'd say honestly overall the first influences, like I grew up on Jim Gaffigan. My family watched him a lot. I thought he was so funny. But yeah. But it's almost like I would watch comedy as a kid growing up and I didn't understand what I was watching. I hear all these like stories from, like my friends and peers, but also like famous comedians are like, I just couldn't believe it as a 5-year-old. And I'm like, I didn't feel that way until like I got older and I started like kind of checking out like my own comedy. I got really into Maria Bamford, Eliza Schlesinger, and then
I don't know the first one you said. What was it?
Maria Bamford.
I know Eliza Schlesinger.
Yeah.
I know her.
Maria's another one. She was in she's had a few small roles. She was in Arrested Development, like the newer seasons. She was a side character, but she's another blonde-headed comedian, just real odd, a little bit older, deals with a lot of like mental illness. She's so freaking funny. She can like change her voice into anything. Highly recommend her. But anyway, I would listen to just so many hours of her. I thought she was so interesting and funny. And then I kind of like started checking out stand-up, got really into Pete Holmes. I love
him.
You
got me into him, I think.
Oh, I love him
so much.
Have you
seen his podcast?
His podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, I listen to it every week.
Have you seen that one with the Hobgoblin?
Yes, John Goblicon.
Yeah.
It was so funny. They had so much chemistry just going back and forth. Yeah, I love Pete Holmes.
You said a goblin?
Yeah,
John Goblicon.
Goblicon.
Okay.
Or what's the band called?
I don't know. My brother's so into the band, so
I've seen
he
them
actually
live
showed me that
before,
video.
and they're fucking fantastic. But the podcast I fell in love with is like, this might be my favorite new thing, and I haven't seen them be consistent.
With Pete Holmes?
No, just anywhere.
Or the Goblicon.
Yeah, the Goblicon.
Yeah, I don't watch that podcast. Again, my brother's a big fan, so he showed me because he knows that I love Pete Holmes. So that's honestly, that episode is really funny, but I just love Pete Holmes for who he is, and
I relate to all the because of how he was raised religious and stuff, and just how he makes it so fucking funny, and it's so funny how he's got that one joke where he talks about how atheists believe in if you die you go to nothing and you come from nothing, and then if you're religious you believe that God is whatever, and then technically God is nothing, blah blah blah. So it's like
God is
great. The way he says it
all the time.
Yes.
Yeah, you want actually pull it? Can you pull that up? I want to. I don't want to butcher it.
That, yeah, he says that you're like connected with your creator. Then he goes,
just look up Pete Holmes talks about God.
Right after he goes, you ever have to poop so bad you pee second?
Dude, that whole fucking special is so goddamn. Yeah, this is right there. Watch this real quick. This is so fucking true. Like, it just shuts down any atheist.
God created the universe. Some people think nothing created the universe, which is the funniest guess. And the nothing people make fun of the God people. They say God doesn't exist. I'm like, okay, maybe. But you know what definitely doesn't exist? Nothing. That's the defining characteristic of nothing, is that it doesn't exist. So what are we talking about? Either you think it's God, something you can't see, touch, taste, photograph, and science can't prove, or you think it's nothing, something you can't see, touch, taste, photograph, and science can't prove. But I think we can all agree, if your nothing sometimes spontaneously erupts into everything, that's a pretty goddamn magical fucking nothing, you guys. And ask the nothing people, what happens when you die? They'll tell you, nothing. You go into nothing. I'm like, you mean you merge back with your creator?
Boom.
That's heaven, bitch.
Boom. That's so fucking, like, it's so true. Like,
I love
whether you believe in it or not.
Yeah.
The argument could go either way. You could argue that from the nothing side. You could argue the same exact thing from the nothing side. So whether you believe it or not, it's a fucking fantastic point, and it's hilarious.
I was atheist for a good point until I've had a couple extremely close death experiences where I'm like, I believe in this one line of past where it's like you are in a parallel universe where when you do die, you jump in that universe where the chances you lived happened.
And you don't know that you're going to die today.
Exactly.
I've guns.
So that when you get those experiences, deja vu and all that kind of shit, because you are literally experiencing
plot twist. She's going to kill us both, and she's going to upload this. She's going to edit and upload the whole thing.
It'll get so many freaking views. At Big Al the Comedian on Instagram.
You see it right here, baby. That's fucking funny.
No, I just saw him in October.
How was it at the Improv, right?
Yeah,
in Milwaukee.
The best show I've ever seen.
Yeah,
it was so good. He had his best friend be the opener, Matt McCarthy. He was so funny.
Yeah,
he's so funny. From like the Bad Man sketches, he's always like, he was just, I think he was just Penguin, I want to say, or one of the ones. Recently.
I forget which one. He's
also the green guy with the red hair. I forget his name.
We can look it up, I guess.
Blanca.
Okay. Yeah, I had seen like clips of Pete Holmes like here and there until you told me to watch him, and then I watched his. I watched his. Actually, I think the first time I actually saw him was through a reel where he talks about how big the world is, and if he's like, you think the world is big, zoom out. That joke.
He's so smart. His podcast is so good.
That is such a good joke though. He's like, zoom out. He's like, we're on a planet right now.
Yeah,
that's such a good joke.
He plays the commissioner too.
Yes, yeah, he plays a number of characters. They lived together for a while. One of the best podcast episodes is one of like the earliest ones when Pete Holmes just started his podcast. It's like 2013, I think, and he has him like as his guest. It's like you can hear who Pete Holmes is. Like they just share like roommate stories, what he was going through with his breakup.
See, that's my favorite things. Like listening to is like best friends.
Yes, yes, I like that stuff.
So that's like I want this to become almost because since we're so early in the game, eventually like.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're doing right now. We're making friends. We're making friends right now, so we can have those friends come back on and make that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful friendly content, baby.
So tell us.
Don't be awkward with it. Don't look at me like that. That was really weird.
I think Some of us are making friends.
Some of us are making friends. Some of us
burn some bridges.
Some of us are making friends. I'm like, every guest here is a friend, and everybody's like, that guy's weird, probably. But hey, you know what?
This is fun. No, it's fun. It's fun to do with a friend because the conversation just kind of flows.
That's why. So actually, somebody was supposed to come on for this date. It was like a pending date, and then you messaged me and you're like, hey, we can still do the podcast. I'm like, you know what? Fuck the person who's pending. I'm like, we can push that. We can push that back. I'm like, yeah. Why would I not have you on my birthday? Because we've known each other for almost fucking 2 years now, almost coming up. Yeah, all of us.
Well, you started before us.
April. I seriously remember you the first night. You wore the I Eat Ass
you also,
sweatshirt.
Yeah. The first night, I remember meeting Jack was the first night.
I stayed true to myself.
You did.
He had a joke. He had a joke about his joke about seeing his mom on the wall at Skeeter's. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I messaged Cora right away the first time I went to
because you said you went to Skeeter's. I
was like, Cora, somebody here has gone to Skeeter's before, and like that was like
once.
I was like, somebody went to Skeeter's. Somebody's here. Mom went. Somebody's mom's titties on the wall at Skeeter's. And I'm like,
I remember last time we were talking about Skeeter's. You said it's like a really good place to go to.
Dude, it's the best. Okay, so that bar. Okay,
really so good.
All right, so this bar,
cheap.
So
in that way, I fucking love a skunk bar.
Bartenders too, except my mom.
Okay, if you
see your mom,
my mom's not hot.
Your mom's hot. I think. I would assume you're hot. Just kidding.
Thanks.
Seconded.
Hey, you got to keep your producer happy. But no, so Skeeter's, man. Skeeter's, okay. Pull up Skeeter's, would you? Maybe they have some pictures, dude. Okay, so Skeeter's is the ultimate fucking dive bar. It's the ultimate biker bar, okay? So I'll give you a little bit of history about Skeeter's Saloon in Carpentersville, Illinois, okay? So this bar used to be somebody's garage, and this guy used to have people over all the time, and his friends were joking. They're like, oh, we should make this a bar. And he fucking turned it into a bar. So the garage portion is the bar. So it's like a house/bar. The backyard area is massive. They have outdoor shows.
Sounds so much fun.
The inside is about the size of this front room, maybe a little bit bigger. Like it's literally the size. It's literally the size. Okay, so look at this. Okay, so you take this wall right here, run it all the way to that other wall. That's the size of the bar. Okay. It's a little tiny dive bar.
That's what I like.
Everybody knows everybody. Cora and I were the youngest people in that bar.
I got in trouble.
Everybody, that's
beer
the parking lot.
In the garbage can, and some guy yelled at me. My mom's like, that guy crosses his legs. He's a faggot. Don't worry about him. Now I cross my legs once in a while. I'm like, just make sure you do it the manly way.
You see where that car is parked over there at the top of the screen next to the bikes? That's where I parked every week.
Shout out that parking spot.
Shout out that parking spot. Still holding it down. It is. I'm telling you, you walk in there. The bartender's the same every Friday.
Where is it again?
Carpentersville, right off of Route 25.
Yes. So there's a tire shop, and then you'll see a sign right next to the tire shop. It says Skeeter's, and it's an uphill drive.
Yep. And it's hidden. You have to look for it.
It's a biker bar.
Yeah. It's literally.
Cops are not allowed. If you go up there, it's private property. They'll chase them out.
So when I first moved to Carpentersville, Cora and I would go to there's a Rosati's down the road, and then there's a place called Village Pub Pizza. It's a pretty decent pizza place, and they close at like 10 o'clock. The bar closes because it's like more of a restaurant. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, where are we gonna go? And they're like, oh, go to Skeeter's. They're open till 2 a.m. We're like, all right, what the fuck's that? So we fucking go over to Skeeter's, and literally it's just the same bartenders, same two bartenders like throughout the week. And then everybody there on Friday, everybody knows everybody. Everybody goes there after work. So literally every Friday, it was our tradition. Cora and I would go up there and we'd gamble and we would fucking just drink. And as soon as we walk in, John gets a Miller Lite, Cora gets a Miller Lite. We both get a shot. I get a shot of Rumpleman. She gets a shot of Fireball. That was what our shot.
You guys remember the Loop?
As soon as we walk in, that was lined up at the fucking bar for us.
You guys remember the radio station, The Loop?
I love Rumpleman.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know how they had the contest, The Loop Girl?
Yeah.
Well, the bartender there when I was growing up was the second place runner for the Loop Girl, and she had.
That was your mom?
No. But she had amazing tits.
What the fuck does that have to do with Skeeter's, you weirdo?
Yeah.
I'm just saying she used to work there.
Anyways, one time, guys, I saw this girl with big boobs. What's the next question? That was you just now.
Yeah, seriously.
That's all I'm thinking about.
He's like, anyway, as soon as we leave here, I'm going home and beating off.
Yeah, how about you just keep that to yourself later, and we'll just continue on with the podcast.
He's like,
anyways, about a bar.
He's like, hey, actually, I forgot we're recording right now. I saw these tits the other day. They're so sick.
Hey, you guys just ever like smell one? What? Nothing.
Yeah, nothing, man. I forgot we were recording. It's cool, man.
I don't know
As you
what
were.
we're talking about. Jack's gonna be skeeting it later. We're talking about
Should I pull some tits? I can pull up some tits right now.
Dude, there's nothing better though than being a local at a bar, like a regular.
I fucking love a dive
Oh,
bar.
that's why I miss
so
Village.
much.
I used to be
A regular there.
yeah.
That was terrifying to be there sometimes.
Dude,
It was.
I literally was trying to get
every
shot
time.
at.
There's this one
I
guy
would
that
talk shit too much in some ways. Like, I'm gonna go grab my gun.
who was the guy that was in there?
And so I
that
went and
always-
sat on the porch and asked the bartender, should I run right now? She's like, she's serious. She went in her car. And I was like, all right, I'll start running.
Who was the guy in there that would just stare at you when you walked in? He was autistic, I believe.
Oh, you mean the guy who takes out the garbage?
No, the guy that would just stare at you as you walk in like this.
The guy who takes out the
Did
garbage.
he have like a
the
nose
tall
like
one.
this?
guy with
That's my ex-boyfriend's brother.
That's what you were telling me. That's why I brought it up.
I know
I know that's
exactly.
why I brought it up. That's I know I could have sworn it was you, but I wasn't sure who said that they knew the guy. But that's so funny.
Oh.
That guy, he's like fucking. I'm like,
He's
what are you
so
staring
sweet,
at,
but-
dude? Like just like this, right at the camera, just looking. What are you looking? I'm like,
Man,
what
one
are you?
time-
You walk in, you're getting eyed the fuck. I'm like, dude, it's fucking 7:00 on a Tuesday. What are you looking at, man?
He was
Like,
honestly such a sweet guy, and get this, you guys are going to be so surprised. Was obsessed with trains.
he looked like he was obsessed with being mad at people that walked in this bar because it was
I'm
very
obsessed with trains
uncomfortable.
right now, too.
He looked very pissed every time. He's like, "What are you doing in
He
here?"
would stare me down, and I was always like so uncomfortable because I'm like, please don't say anything to your brother. like, oh man,
You
it was-
remember those trains I showed you that one time?
I went up and I said hi to him one time because I'm like, hey, like,
Hi.
yeah. And I think like I ruined his night, and I was like, okay, I'm so sorry.
He's like, actually, I was watching this train video and you fucking
It
interrupted
was just like too much, like for him. So I was like, oh, sorry, buddy, just good to see you. Yeah, that's so funny that you say that. Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, I know that was kind of a massive sidebar, but is Pete Holmes on your Mount Rushmore then?
Mount Rushmore would be Pete Holmes, Stephen Wright.
Ooh. I knew you were gonna say that. We
Love
talked
him.
about Stephen Wright
Yeah.
last week with Dylan.
The chiseled guy who's, talking about,
No, the chiseled guy.
I don't know, I'm Stephen Wright.
Stephen Wright.
Stephen Wright. He's like
You couldn't have described him
he's
oppositely.
He's like Mitch Hedberg's style
the
of
80s,
jokes.
80s, yeah.
80s, 90s,
With
but
curly
like,
hair.
but like
One-liners, so
one-liners.
funny,
Mitch
so
Hedberg
smart.
style. That's why we were comparing Dylan to Stephen Wright because he's got that very dry, very bland.
Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Yeah, we were talking about him last week because he said that he's been compared to him.
Yeah,
just
I could
because
see
of the
that.
slow,
Yeah.
dry. Yeah, you know who Stephen Wright is?
No.
I thought you did. Oh, okay, that's okay. I didn't know who some of the comics that people have been talking about, and I've been going like this. Oh yeah, I know them.
I think
I had a couple episodes ago. Somebody mentioned a comic. I'm like, oh yeah, they're great.
Oh, yeah, the Jeselnik Jordan Jensen one.
No, I know who I know who. Yeah, no, fucking Brian Miklas said Anthony Jeselnik, and I thought he said somebody else. I thought he was saying.
I
I
watched
thought he
that
was
one
saying
too.
Jordan Jensen.
Yeah.
You know Jordan Jensen?
She's hilarious. I didn't know
Oh,
who
I'm
she.
like in love with her. Like, literally,
didn't
I
know
would eat her
who-
pussy out just because of her personality.
There you go. I didn't know who she was until
She's fantastic.
Then I should get you in touch with my grandma. She's so
How old
nice.
is she? If
No.
she's under the age of 60, I'm okay.
No, I could. So the funny thing is, if you pull up Jordan Jensen, you
All
could.
right. I mean,
if Jack,
I actually
if Jack
hit her
was,
up, so I don't want
if
to
Jack
make
was
this weird.
if Jack was like, "This is my girlfriend," you'd be like, "That's who Jack would date." She looks like somebody that'd be Jack's type. She's like
Oh,
weird, she's like
100%.
she's like weirdly hot though.
yeah, I love her.
I think she's hot. She's just like
And she's into motorcycles and she's a carpenter. I'm like, dude, she's my bitch.
she's weirdly hot. That's yeah, she's weirdly hot. I like her. She's fun,
I could see you with her.
right? That's Jack's
I
type
think
of
I
girl
have
right
seen
there.
her
She's
before.
like 15 years old.
She's very. Do you know who Ian Finance is? The guy with
familiar.
the curly haired Jew dude with the glasses and the mustache.
Maybe.
I should lower my mic so much.
Pull up Ian Finance, would you, Jamie?
Yeah, I've seen clips of her before, I think.
So
She's my favorite
she's on a
right now.
podcast with Ian Finance, and it's hilarious. They're hilarious. That's how I figured out who she was. I didn't know that that's who Jack was talking about the whole time.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's Ian Finance.
Yeah, you sent me that clip.
Yeah,
of
he's
it,
hilarious.
He's also
yeah.
one of my
Oh
favorites,
yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Do you
He's
want
a
to?
big punk guy.
We should try that. That's what I fucking messaged you about.
Well, he's
I said-
awesome
okay.
too. He likes all the same bands we do. He's a big punk guy, but he's like
He is.
ska more. I'm not
Yeah.
a big ska
Wait,
guy.
I gotta
Yeah.
finish my Mount
Go
Rushmore.
ahead. Sorry. That's what happens when friends get into a conversation together. It just gets all fucking.
Again, with this friends thing.
I saw these-
It's getting real comfortable.
I know. I saw these tits.
Talking about pussy eating? Like, what the fuck? Yeah.
I saw my wife's butthole the other day. Actually, go on.
Maria Bamford.
I have to look into. I have to watch
Google a photo of her. You might
Can you spell it for me?
Maria.
Maria and then BAMF like Ford.
Oh, okay.
Like Bamford. Nope, BAM.
Well,
Bamford.
Her? Okay, I don't
No?
know.
Oh, she's
hold on,
so
I gotta
good.
pull it up
I
for the
apologize.
audience.
What movies is she? She's this actress too, so is she in
I don't
any
know
big
about any movies.
Or?
Yeah, no, she's
Just
just
stand-up?
stand up. Yeah,
Okay.
she's odd. Like she's got like such like bad like social anxiety, and like she one of her specials is in her
Oh!
parents' living room.
I remember her. She was on This Is Not Happening.
Yeah, she's on there. Yeah.
I know
She went to a
exactly.
mental hospital. Yeah, she's so fucking good, man. She's so smart. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
I know her. Yeah.
I'll have to look her up.
And I
I'll have to
think-
look into her for
Look
sure.
up that This Is Not Happening. That's a great story, but I bet her stand-up's great too. But that's where I remember her from.
I think probably Eliza's the last one because I listen
So,
to her
Pete Holmes-
podcast every week.
Pete Holmes, her, Eliza, and then who else?
Stephen Wright.
Stephen Wright. Okay.
I thought you meant Matt
Is it
Rife.
solid
That's what I
four?
meant by chiseled.
For future reference, I would like to subnote my Mount Rushmore. We were talking about this earlier. Dane Cook is only on there because of the nostalgic purposes of it, because I grew up
Same.
watching him.
Same.
Which is a
he
valid
shared-
reason to be on there.
He shares.
My mom liked him,
He,
so
share-
I
he
listened.
shares a headspace with Kevin Hart, because Kevin Hart, those first three Netflix specials he did,
Those are so good.
The
I think I've seen those specials about fucking 15 times.
Yeah.
And if you guys know me and you guys know my comedy, you guys know that I like black comedy. So like I feel like
Bernie Mac's my favorite for any just like nostalgia.
I've been really trying to, for that black noise joke I have, I've been really trying to add a Bernie Mac
You're
impression.
saying jokes.
But I have to make sure
Let's
it's
hear it.
perfect. Nope, it's not ready. I have to make sure it's perfect because of the fact that he is from Chicago, and I have to make sure it's my Cat Williams and Chris Tucker are close enough for me to get away with it. The Bernie Mac is a little bit more. I don't know. I just feel like because of the fact that maybe
he's a
because of the fact that
pessimist.
he also because he's
He just hated everyone. He's a pessimist.
well, he's a legend, and he's also dead. So I feel like that's also like got to pay homage to him.
You know what?
But also, I
Speaking of
don't want to be disrespectful by. It's a very sensitive. Not I shouldn't say it's a very sensitive thing, but for me, it's a prideful thing. A white guy doing impression of a black guy. I want to make sure it's perfect or close to perfect. That's why I shouldn't say perfect, because I'm not saying my Chris Tucker or Cat Williams are perfect, but I've had both black people tell me that both impressions are great. Not that they're perfect, that they're great. So
I think they're fun.
I want to make sure that they're not great. They're fun.
I can do Bernie, but I can't do Chris Rock.
No, I want to make sure, like, because I also thought about doing a Chris Rocker and Eddie Murphy too, but like I'm doing a lot of other stuff with him. I don't want to solely be. I was thinking about actually making that my shtick, being a white comic that does black guy
I'm still
impressions,
upset you don't do the Kevin Hart. You want to go night night?
and then have Addison yell from the crowd.
That would be hilarious.
I thought about I could only do it when Addison's there. Be like, yo, can you just yell that for me? You know what? I'm gonna do that next mic. I'm gonna fucking be like, yo, dude, yell that for me. That's actually really funny. But like I said, I want to make sure. Like I said, I want to make sure that if I'm going to do an impression, I want to make sure it's like, if you had your eyes closed and you could be like, oh, that guy's trying to impersonate Chris Tucker. That guy's trying to impersonate Cat Williams. I want to be able to be like, if you close your eyes, oh, he's trying to do a Bernie Mac. I don't want to be like, okay, he's just doing a black guy. He's a white guy trying to do a Bernie Mac. You know what I mean? I want to be like, oh, that could be Bernie Mac. You know what I mean? Like, so I want to make sure it's perfect, because
I can help you
stare
with
in the
it.
mirror like a Sims character. See like the bar build up.
These ain't jokes, motherfucker.
Exactly. Yeah, but I thought that kind of would have been funny. I thought that for a minute. I'm like, you know what? That'd be really funny. Just be a white guy that just like really thrives on doing black impressions.
Yeah.
I feel like that could be my shtick. But I
The whitest guy doing
but also
black
right
impressions.
now, exactly, the whitest guy of all time doing black impressions. But also, I'm also in the midst of still finding my comedy voice, so I don't want to focus on doing black impressions when I'm still trying to tell stories and
For
shit.
sure.
You know what I mean? So I don't want to sit there
Keep
and
it
focus.
open.
I don't want to sit there and
exploring
like,
every option.
There's
Exactly.
a word we like to describe you people. It's called wigger.
What do you mean, you people? Oh my god. Okay, so you got your Mount Rushmore. You said okay, so stand-up comedy. When you watched it when you were a kid, you watched it when you were a kid, right?
Yes. So that was like
So
the Jim Gaffigan. Yeah, I watched as a kid.
you said your brothers watched Dane Cook. Like, who were you watching besides Jim Gaffigan? Were you watching like?
See, honestly, I would say that I grew up more on SNL. That's what I really grew up on.
Okay.
That's what I wanted to do
What
my
era?
entire life. Every era.
So you want skit comedy?
Yes, I wanted to do that. I did improv school for a little bit. and I enjoyed it. It was fun, but
improv is so much fun.
So I did, and I think this might have been the last interview, but I think we talked a little bit about it with Hurricane Chris that I had done stand up. Yeah, we did because we talked about the Vivica Fox thing.
Yeah.
You sent them tickets, girl. So I'd done stand up from ages like 19 to 21. It was like just under 2 years. So because of the
pretty much you have 5 years in, essentially.
Kinda. No, I'm hitting 2 years in April. So
4 years.
like 4 years, yeah. But the first time was all wrong. Like I was
still, you were on stage though. It's not like the first 2 years. That's not like the last 2 years. Your first year or your first time back in April. It's not like that was your first time ever on a stage.
It really was because I couldn't hit open mics because I wasn't 21.
Anyone from the camera?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Idiots.
Sorry for my hand in front of the goddamn camera.
Okay,
Sorry.
now we should start over. Guys, scrap this. Oh my God.
All right. Welcome back to TorgyTalk. This is, I'm your host, John Torgerson. I'm your guest, John Torgerson. This is your host, Big Al.
You just fired me right there.
But no, so because I was not 21, I couldn't hit bars to do open mics. So every show that I would do was the first time I was doing any jokes. I just didn't even know how to write jokes. I had people help me. Like it was just a mess and I did well. But then I was like getting to know like producers that were way above what I should have been booking. It just was too much pressure. Right. This time I know what I'm doing. Like I'm figuring, I mean, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm figuring it out better. Right, and I'm hitting open mics and I'm, now I'm going through the process so much better. It feels like I'm actually doing it. Last time I just felt like was a fever dream in a way.
Vivica.
Yeah. So then after Vivica, shout out, girl. If you seriously, I can still open for you.
Yeah. You want to redo that birthday 60th, celebration?
Come back out to Waukegan. But no. So in between there, I did improv school. I really liked that. But again, like I just have such anxiety, which is why I'm also kind of weird about comedy. Like there's so many mics that I miss because I'm like I can't go out tonight. I can't leave my house.
Right.
Like, and I think. It's hard to explain that to people. Well,
I mean, it is a lot easier to explain to people when they figure out where the fuck you live. Because as I've had more guests come up here, they're like, you come down here 3 times a week? You come down to Chicago 3 times a week for fucking comedy? I'm like, yeah. For open mics? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
How else are you supposed to get booked? You can't. There's no other fucking way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And obviously life gets, you have your job. I got fucking kids. Shit happens.
Yeah.
Fortunately, comedy is not going anywhere.
Yeah, that's
the best part about it.
That LA burned down. They all got to go somewhere now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
all these rich people with money, they have to go find somewhere else.
Exactly. And
also, Texas might be the option, or go back to fucking Chicago.
Yeah.
Well, also while you're
clean up the streets, goddammit.
While you're also experiencing life and fucking not doing mics, you're also gaining potential material. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You might not be hitting mics, but you're also, that's one thing too. There's people that are constantly going to mics, and that's what you have to do, obviously, to get better at comedy. But at the same time, going 3 times a week and also experiencing life in between all that can also be a benefit too. You know what I mean? There's different benefits to not being able to do it all the time. I mean, obviously the goal is to be able to do it fucking every night, obviously, to be able to get better at it. But
I hate driving.
Where we live, and it's just honestly until if we move down to the city, be a completely different fucking story. You could go at least 3 times a week for sure.
Yeah.
3 times a week right now that's a lot. For where we live.
I think I get into like such bad writer's blocks as well because I'm such a hard audience to find what's funny, and I won't take it to the stage unless I genuinely find it funny. So I have so much shit that I've written, but I'm like, that's not funny. Like it might be, I'll send it to like you or like friends, and you're like, oh, that's good. Like, and I'm like, is it? Like, I still don't believe in it. I'm like, so people find it funny.
You'll get back into that not believing in the new stuff when you get back. So I felt the same fucking way until I started going back out and doing the new shit, and you're like, yeah, I'm not sure if this is funny, but like just fucking do it, and then you just try it out, and you're like, oh, this can be funny if I just change this a little bit. And I'm actually finally talking. I told you I'm not gonna talk about it on camera. I talked about that fucking thing that I finally and it fucking actually went good.
Yeah, good, good.
I have to change a lot, but I've told it like three times, three different ways.
Well, you start designing jokes towards your audience, not towards your friends. I've noticed that because I've had jokes where they just don't work with my friends because they're just more in line with my type of view. Mm-hmm. So like when I make jokes, I'm trying to be like the opposite sometimes.
I'm starting to learn that you have to work with audiences because I just did a show that honestly, I'll just be honest. I felt like I hate hosting. I really hate hosting.
I love it.
it makes me so in my head because I'm not.
I noticed you've been hosting a lot too.
I'm such like a low energy person that it's hard for me to be.
I know you always told me like you hosted the writer's room before it was the Gauntlet. And you're like, I fucking hate this. You were like, I hate this. I don't want to do this.
My mustache was sweating. I've never felt that before. I was like,
but you always you told me before that you fucking hate hosting.
Because you got to come up after someone bombs and try to work the room.
Yeah, like
even that, like you have to keep the
hey guys,
you have to keep the
fun.
I would only host if I can make fun of the people.
You can't.
Like I'm gonna talk shit.
You can, but you have to keep the energy up. You can't just get every fucking comedian against you. You have to be able to keep the audience fucking. You have to keep the comics like engaged, but like don't fucking just be like you. I mean, you could roast them obviously, but like you got to be able to keep the energy up too. So it's
usually I did them with friends.
I love doing it because of the fact that, excuse me, you get to do your set up front, knock it out. And then the rest is just fucking dicking around. I get to fucking be myself. I get to fucking.
No, I get to make off top. Sit.
Oh yeah, I love hosting, man. I'm all over.
I feel like you got to be mean. It just helps people get better.
To an extent, you don't want to be the guy that's like, oh god damn, Jack's hosting. I can't wait till what he says about my fucking butt when I get off stage.
I heard it like the best way that I've ever heard it explained. Pete Holmes just had Stephen Wright on as a guest on his podcast like a month ago. And Stephen Wright was saying that like a 10-minute spot is all he needs, which is how I feel. And he's like, doing stand-up is like getting across the ice pond. I just want to get to the other side. Like, and that's it. And I'm like, that's how I feel. I want to do my set and then get off the stage and be like, okay, now I can enjoy the show because I'm not sitting there like anxious, panicking. Like that's why I hate going later. I want to be early. I want to
you want to pay attention.
Exactly.
I can't pay attention if I'm coming up next. I can't pay attention.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm just like in my head.
See, I feel like I can, if I'm hosting, I can pay attention after I do my material.
Yeah,
hosting 100%.
After that's why I like hosting.
Because you have to pay attention because you got to make inside jokes of what the last comic just said.
That's why I like that's why I like hosting because it still gives me the opportunity to have stage time and still gives me the opportunity to be funny.
Well, you can work on improv. I just thought of this funny joke. This guy it would help was this guy's prov. This guy just said something. I have something that goes with it.
Have you hosted before?
A few times, and I love doing it because I can literally just think of something.
Do you guys have any tips? Because I'm going to do it again in the same place.
Literally have a notebook ready.
Oh, you don't need a notebook.
No, just write something down. If someone says something that you recognize that you can think something, write it down because you might find something funnier at the end of his.
What I'm hearing is take my shirt off.
I don't think you need to.
I would say yes.
Guys, if you like that last comic, then look at these.
So you're just hosting a showcase, right? Not an open mic?
No, showcase, same place, Hope and Anchor, which I felt like didn't go well last time, but I'm booked again.
Callbacks always work, no matter how bad the joke is.
Biggest thing is introduce the comic. If you know the comic by like if they're like friends with the room or if the audience knows the comic, make a joke. I mean, you can make a joke about them, obviously, but like obviously send open mics. You don't want to rip the comic apart introducing them. But I would say personally, just pay attention hard to their set and like grab the biggest thing out of their set and like make a joke about it in between the set.
Even if the joke bombed, if you can take that as an example,
you can do that too. You could take the worst part of their set and make that part of their set better by bringing it back.
Then those comics who just bomb right there with that joke can take your little joke and use it as a tagline. Yeah. In my example, I would ask the host like, "Hey, that was funny," or "Can I use that?"
It's hard for me to like just get people amped up.
That's the biggest part. I mean, you got to basically just make sure
it's better if you know the person.
You kind of got to just also continuously, as corny as it is, just be like, "Yo, we alive out there?" If the audience is dead, be like, "Hey, we wake the fuck up."
Well, that's why you got to do a joke.
I got to tell you guys what I did.
That's why you got to do a joke. You got to do a simple callback, a 1 minute 30 joke. And then bring the next comic. If someone bombs, you come.
Don't do a minute 30 joke in a showcase between comics. No way. Don't do that. You don't want to run jokes, but at a showcase, you don't want to run a joke between comics.
No, if someone bombs,
No, not even that. If somebody bombs, you want to get the next comic on because the next comic is most likely going to be the guy. So what I've learned in the last couple of years doing these shows, what I've learned about doing these shows in the last couple of years is they put the showcase together for a reason. They put the host. The guest spot, the feature is going to pick up the guest spot. So the fucking guest spot, the feature. So if the guest spot bombs, get the feature up there right away. Get the feature up. Like, give it up for whatever, and get the feature up there right away. Don't even fucking comment on the shitty. Like the point of the guest spot.
Production would work if you can.
The point of the guest spot is to. This is a new comic. He's up and coming. This is him showing out his 5-7 minutes. If he bombs, move on. Get the feature up. The feature is what's gonna. That's why he's in the front middle of the show. That's why he's there to fucking pick the show up. Get him on stage right away. So That's what I would say. I would say also keep your shit short in between sets. Also, but also
the next person up there.
If you have somebody that's fucking talking the whole time, kind of like
that's where I fuck up. I cannot
just interject. I haven't done it yet, so I can't really point it out yet. I haven't really addressed it yet in this, but this is the way I'm going to next time I host. And there's somebody that's continuously talking, just kind of like, just talk to them. Don't get mad at them. Just kind of interject get them involved, get them to know that they're heard.
Yeah.
I feel like, just get them to know that, hey, we hear you.
Yeah.
But kind of shut the fuck up
a
little bit. Like, hey, we hear you, but like politely, like, hey, we got, you know what I mean? Like, especially if it's a free show too.
It makes me freeze up.
I learned that from the last show I did. I learned it from fucking Brandon Kiefer. If it's a free show where nobody has to pay to get in, you can't really be too assertive on what you want the audience to do because they didn't pay to be there. They're paying. They're there to drink. They're there to eat. They saw a fucking flyer for free comedy.
Yeah.
You don't want to fucking attack the audience and be like, "Yo, shut up." But also
that's a good point.
If it's a free show, if it's a paid show, then professional comics, according to Brandon Kiefer, won't let it get to that point.
Yeah.
So I would just say, as much as you can, just fucking. Are we still alive out there, everybody? Let's fuck. It's so awkward. It's so awkward.
Oh my God.
Dude, I know it's awkward. I know it's awkward.
Come on, make some noise.
That's what
It's so fake. It's so fake. It's so fake.
That's why I say do a callback.
I just want to be like, guys,
see
honestly, if you're not having fun, then fuck you. Go home. I seriously don't care. Like, fucking make some noise.
If you do a callback and they laugh to the callback, that means they're paying attention.
Yeah. So yeah, I would.
Well, the first time I hosted, at this place that I'm going back to, I made a joke that I was like, if you guys want to make any complaints, you can see the manager about myself. And after I got off, he was like,
don't say that ever
again. He was
again.
like, maybe you don't say that next time.
Well, that's funny.
That's funny.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I'm really sorry about
you know
that.
what? Yeah, you're right. I'm stupid. Stupid.
But honestly, I ended with my AA jokes and it got like quiet and I was like, you guys can laugh at it. Normally fucking kills.
Right, yeah.
And I was like, you guys can laugh. And it was like, oh, like something more. I was like, okay.
Well, dude, I was telling Mr. Eddie a couple episodes ago, I'm sure you heard, I had a joke where I say I fucking want to, I tell a suicide joke and the lady says, I'm not laughing at suicide.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, fuck,
Yeah.
dude, come on. And I'm like, don't laugh at that. Laugh at the fact that I'm fat. And then she's like, okay, ha 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 ha.
Honestly, I will say
it was like a switch flipped. It was weird. I was like, oh, okay.
I can understand certain subjects where all of a sudden they're not funny.
Right, I get it. I get it. One of my best friends from the Army killed himself.
Yeah.
Terrible. I hate it. Suicide is like a very touchy subject for me, but I'm a comic. You're a comic. You're a comic. I laugh at stuff. That's the way I have to deal with it, unfortunately.
Some of the best people kill themselves. Oh, well. Get over it. Make history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you said OL. I was like, whose initials are OL? I'm like,
you don't
OL.
You don't even want to know.
OL is what he said.
Michelangelo. You cut off his ear. That was a big symbol. Everyone's like, cool art. Shot himself. Oh, cooler art.
Oh my goodness. So you got 6 shows. Do you want to plug all 6 of those?
Yeah. So I've got.
Do you know them by memory?
I do. A couple aren't booked yet. So I've got my next show coming up is going to be the Final Girl Bar at Kenosha, February 8th. I'm excited for that one. The next one after that, I will be hosting the Hope and Anchor in Loves Park. I should be doing this month the Ladies of Laughter again out in my buddies in Chicago. But then next month I'll be judging the Gauntlet first weekend March. I've got Bad Attitude, Mr. Eddie.
Yeah.
But I don't know the date for that one yet. And then finally, I'm going to be doing the.
If you guys are watching right now, Jack's pulling up Big Al's Instagram right now.
What's the one of the
Big
sober
Al, the
bar?
comedian.
Laughs. The one at the sober bar in Crystal Lake. Monica laughs something. It's another one that's gonna be March 29th. So
okay.
I don't have it yet, but got a couple shows coming up, and
cool. Yeah, dude.
It's been fun. I've been like steadily booking since October, and I'm like kind of like waiting for it to stop. Like I don't want to like say like, okay, this is it, but I'm just like it's been a couple months now that I'm just booking. Yeah. It's fun. Trying to just reach out where I can, keep filming, keep getting good clips, and
yeah, hell yeah, man, that's good.
Keep
stuff.
it on roll. I'm having a lot of people reach out to me, hearing from other producers. Like last show I booked, they were like, I heard from this producer, you're doing good. So it's fun. It's fun.
That's hopefully what I'm hoping to hear soon is getting bookings through me not reaching out. I want to get reached out to. So hopefully I can get that going soon.
Well, it's gonna be a year of comedy, I think.
Yeah,
for both
I
of
think
us.
so too. I mean, that's why like you say, you were like, oh, like I might have to stop the bookings. That's how it kind of was with the pod. We're booked out through guests all the way out through May.
Yeah, that's fun.
Like June is open right now. So it's like right now we got some really big exciting guests coming on. Got a big ball boys guest coming on the week before the Super Bowl. That's gonna be pretty cool. He's a Chicago.
It's Caleb Williams. Oh my gosh! My gosh!
That'd be so cool. Yeah, no, his handle is at Bears fan super. Jesus Christ, Bears super fan 44. Holy shit.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a big Bears fan, so we're gonna talk to him about some football stuff on the week before the Super Bowl, and then I'm hosting James and Jar's apartment show in March. Haven't had a date for that yet.
The Cozy Corner.
Yeah, Cozy Corner apartment show. That's going to be fun. And then I'm going to be doing, like I said, Roast Battle Milwaukee. There's a date pending on that. And then, as of right now, if you want to book me to host, guy, like I'm not just saying that I like to host because I want to get booked. I really like hosting, and I do think I'm a good host. So you should host me.
I don't like to host, and you should book me as a feature.
Yeah.
Actually, no. If everyone could follow me at Big L the Comedian on Instagram, I really could. I'm trying to really gain my followers. So
look at that right there.
Yeah.
Boom, right there,
here.
dude.
I would appreciate that.
Yep. Hell yeah, dude. Well, before we go, let's do a quick improv game. Let's do fucking sex with me. Is like, Jack, you want to pull up a random word generator?
While I do that, let me think of something. All right. Let's do DMV.
DMV, go ahead.
Sex with me is like the DMV because there's such a long wait and it's not worth it.
Sex with me is like a DMV. You got to be an asshole to work with me.
Sex with me is like a DMV. You just need to be able to drive.
Oh, it's fucked up. All right, next one.
Sex with me is like a pickup truck.
Sex with me is like a pickup truck. You can most likely put an air mattress in the back and then fuck me on it. I don't know.
Sex with me is like a pickup truck because likely it's pretty rusty.
Nice.
And dirty.
Sex with me is like a pickup truck. It does not have a bed liner. I don't have a bed liner. I don't have rubber sheets.
Sex with me is like a pickup truck. It wakes people up at 4 a.m. when it's going down the road.
Sex with me is like a pickup truck. It's diesel. I have to start it up well before it has to be used.
Yeah, sex with me is like a pickup truck. It smells. It gets on you. It stays with you all day. It's disgusting.
Sex with me is like a pickup truck. You know which brand performs better.
Sex with me is like a pickup truck. There's a side step to get up to me. It's mainly saying I fuck smaller people. That's kind of fucked up. Never mind.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
I'm out. I'm moving out.
All right, give us another one.
All right. I don't know.
Leg.
The word generator. Yeah.
Create random words. Leg. Generate random words. Down. There it is. Create random words. No, go again.
Sex with me is like a chest.
Sex with me is like a chest. You just open it up and there's treasure inside. You open me up and you gape me. You gape me open. There's treasure inside. No, you don't like that one?
No.
Okay. I'm talking about gaping earlier. I thought that was a callback, but I'll just go fuck myself.
No, sex with me is like integrity.
There's none.
I don't have any of it. Yeah.
there is none.
Welcome.
What do you got playing in the background there? There's a YouTube video playing.
Is there?
Yeah. No, go to see the speaker on the fucking tab? Mute the speaker at the tab. Yeah, just click that. Yep, click that.
Oh, there's
probably an ad.
What's going on? Get out of here. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Sex with me is like a microphone.
You don't want the feedback.
Don't put your tongue on it.
Nice. Yeah. Sex with me is like a microphone. Just gonna plug it in. Like, I don't know. That was the best one. The feedback one wins. That's goated. That's goated.
Sex with me is like a microphone. It always smells like the last person who used it.
All right.
I like that one.
All right. Let's no more sex with me is like get rid of that ad. Just close the tab out. Let's do one more improv game. Let's do a new choice. Do you know what New Choice is? Okay, so New Choice. So Mr. Eddie did not get the concept of this at all. Shout out, Mr. Eddie. We love you. But
He did
okay,
good,
so
I do love you.
So this is what. No, he created a great scene. But the concept of the game is like, so you and me would be like, let's say, so Amy and I we were at a coffee shop, right? And you're up to order, and I'm behind you, and so you just say whatever line you wrote, like say, oh, I'd like.
Can I order something? And I would say new choice, and you have to order something different.
Okay.
Or if I change the scenery, it's new choice.
I could be like talking to you. So what Amy and I did was like, Amy's making her order. I'm like, ma'am, can you hurry up? Jack's like, or no, I was like, yeah, can you hurry up? And I'm like, we have people who are waiting here. Amy said, new choice. I'm like, we have people who have appointments. She's like, new choice. I'm like, we have people who have AIDS. Like, so
and then when you decide on it,
so you just change. So you just move on, pretty much.
Okay.
It's just that's all it is. I mean, you pretty much just say new choice until you do 3. The third one is usually the funniest one. Essentially, I mean, we could try it if it doesn't do good.
All right, give me a scenario.
Okay, so the scenario is we are at the grocery store and we're in the produce section and we're about to grab some lettuce, and I'm grabbing lettuce at the same time you are.
Hey, you might not want to grab that because that looks rotten.
No, I'm grabbing it though. It's mine.
Wait, do I say new choice?
No, wait, no. He's gonna say new choice. So yeah, you and I just talk like we're doing a scene.
I'll let you build a scene.
He'll tell one of us to do new choice.
Okay. All right. Well,
all right. Okay. So we're getting lettuce. I'm about to grab. Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, we're grabbing lettuce at the same time. Okay. Actually, that was mine that I was about to grab. If you could.
But it's rotten though.
No, it's really not. It's like the best one out of the batch.
It's really, really black, so it's pretty much rotten. So I'm gonna take it. It's pretty much brown, so I'm gonna fucking
new choice.
It's perfectly fine, so I'm gonna grab it.
Cool. Then you know what? I'll hit Jewel to pick up some better produce, and you can grab this rotten one.
But we're at Mariano's.
New choice.
But we're at Aldi.
New choice.
But we're at Goodwill, so it's not as good as you're gonna get it anywhere else.
You know what? That's pretty true because Goodwill has some fucking awesome lettuce. So.
Yeah, they do. I think you should actually go buy some shoes from a Goodwill.
All right, I'm going to give you a scenario. Let's see. All right.
This is a bad one. This is a terrible one.
All right, hang on.
Improv, guys. This is harder than it looks. If you think you can do it, come do it. Hit me up at TorgyTalkDM, bitch.
All right. I'm picking up my daughter from Girl Scout brownies, and I saw that you just yelled at her because she was taking the.
This happened in real life.
The last juice.
She was taking the last juice?
Yes.
That's my fucking juice, lady.
No, hang on. I'm coming up to you. I just witnessed it. Okay.
Okay.
Excuse me. Did you just yell at my daughter about the juice box?
Yeah, that was obviously my juice.
Okay. She's 6 years old. Do you understand that?
New choice.
Okay. She's 4 years old.
New choice.
Okay. She's 45 years old. And she cannot understand that that's not her juice box. She loves them.
What is this, stepbrothers? Why does your kid live at home with you that old?
Okay, you know what? She's got special needs.
Well, I don't care what the fuck she has. That's my juice. I care what she has. That's my juice.
If you care about what she has, then you should care about her having a juice because in all her 45 years, she's never encountered this.
Well, she's encountering it now. It's my juice.
I'm over this one.
Jack is slacking on Jack the slack gets too involved in the scene. You got to say new choice. Yeah, Jack the slack. We're gonna bail on the new choice, I think, because Jack the slack gets too involved.
I like where that was going.
Okay, all right. We'll do one more. We'll do one more scene, but you actually have to call a new scene. Don't get too involved.
You got to create the scene.
You create the scene.
And who starts it?
All right, your car is broken down. The person that just came to help you is about to ask what's wrong.
My car broke down?
Yes, or whoever's car.
No, my car broke down. Okay.
Hey,
God damn it, my car is fucked.
I know so much about cars. What's going on?
How do you know about cars?
Just trust me. I'm really smart about cars.
How am I going to trust you?
You'll see me fix your car. I don't know. I don't have to help you, dude. I just pulled over. I can get the fuck back in my car and drink and drive home.
I wish there was a new choice for any of this.
I was
Jesus Christ,
Jack just wants to listen.
He's like, I really am invested in this scene. We're going to start the scene over.
He's like, oh my God, I see the tension.
You didn't even ask what car it was.
Okay, all right. Your car's fucked up.
Okay.
This is the last fucking chance, and then we're going to move on and probably end it.
We'll seriously beat your ass.
Yeah, we might have to.
Okay. Oh my God, my fucking car is broken down.
You're lucky I know everything about cars.
Thank you so much. I don't have to call my dad because I seriously know nothing. I don't have to call my boyfriend because I seriously...
New choice.
I don't have to call my sexy brother because I seriously don't know anything about cars.
I know that you wouldn't call your boyfriend because you don't have a boyfriend.
You didn't say you didn't choose a new choice. You're supposed to say sexy brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
We ended on sexy brother.
Your brother is sexy. I would have called him too. He actually knows a lot about nuts and bolts.
He also knows nothing about cars. I just wanted an excuse to call him.
I feel that. I call my brother a lot too.
New choice.
I call my sister a lot too.
I call your sister a lot. Oh my God. She's also in my like midnight call list.
That's pretty sweet.
Little black book that I have.
Why is
New
it
choice.
It's a little gray book that I have.
New choice.
It is Instagram that I use.
I was going to say it's a little flesh colored book. Do you have it's an Instagram, huh? Instagram's fun. I like Instagram. Instagram's pretty sweet. We should bail on this because I don't know what to say.
New choice.
All right. New choice. New choice. That was an attempt of new choice. I bailed on it. We could have kept
All right,
going.
should we do the same words game?
Same
One
words?
more? Yeah.
Oh, yes. So we saw this on Ian Finance and fucking
the
Jordan
word
Jensen.
mash.
You'll
shit.
count
All right,
3,
so
2,
I
1,
mash.
and then
And
we'll
we
say the
say
same
word,
word.
and then we have to associate those words together. We have to try to come up in 3 words. We got to see how close we can get.
Oh, let me think of a word.
I'll start. How about this? Monster mash.
No. You got to say 3, 2, 1.
You got to say 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Monster mash. I know my word.
Say 3, 2, 1, and then we got to say a word, and then we got to find the similarity between those
All
two
right,
words.
3, 2, 1.
Shampoo. You said crime?
Crime.
Okay.
Shampoo.
Shampoo and crime. Okay. We got to find this. And then so you say 3, 2, 1 again. We find the similarities between those.
3, 2, 1.
Clean.
Dude, get the fuck out of here. Now what? Okay, now we find the similar. We just beat the game. We just beat the game. Okay. What the fuck? All right, let's start over. We'll start over, and then you can play the next one. Let's start over. That was fucking sick, dude. That's fucking okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Bananas.
Barnacle.
Both B's. That's weird.
You got to get a little bit closer together. Okay. You guys ready? 3.
Hang on.
You guys got barnacle, banana.
Bananas and barnacles. Bananas and barnacles. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Small.
Edible.
Small.
Okay, small and edible.
3, 2, 1.
Sweet
Weed.
pea.
You said sweet each, right?
Sweet pea and weed.
Weed.
Oh.
Sweet weed.
Sweet
Okay.
pea and weed.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Green. That was obvious.
Oh.
That was pretty obvious. I knew that was going to happen.
I think that's where we can end it.
Yeah, that was pretty good right there, dude. That's a great way to end this fucking this episode. That was insane. We have to post that first one, and we're gonna tag Ian.
That was
and
fun.
We're gonna tag Ian and Jordan Jensen in it because that's like
About me
perfect.
trying to eat her pussy because I love her so much.
There you go.
We'll shout that out. Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Jordan Jensen.
I know
so
she's
you know,
looking for
yeah.
someone.
He's your ultimate
I'm in
guest
Chicago.
spot. He's your forever guest spot. He wants to be your forever guest spot.
I don't care about your, being on your counter.
No,
I
he
just
wants
want to be in bed with you.
That's what that was the joke. Yes, that was the forever guest spot in her bed. I don't know. Okay, guys.
All right.
That is
well-
awkward on purpose.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Love you all. Follow me on Instagram.
You see right there at Big L the Comedian. We'll see you guys next week with a new guest and a new episode of TorgyTalk. We love you. Goodbye.
We
Love
get
you.
way less
Bye.
fun than this one.
This episode was brought to you by Fat Candle Company. That's right. You've made it to the point where we're going to give you a discount code for your order at fatcandlecompany.com. So yeah, go ahead, go to fatcandlecompany.com. Use the promo code FATTORGY. That's FATTORGY at checkout, and you'll get yourself 10% off your order. Once again, that's FATTORGY FATTORGY at the checkout to get yourself 10% off. fatcandlecompany.com.